I am here. 9 minutes late. Properly late. How goes things and stuff? Today I'm playing Black Book. Last time we paid a bunch of money to a water spirit and broke the third seal on the book. And that was basically all that happened. we learned that Morteshka was actually like a wind god or something like that, and not just a demon. So I guess that was something, you know? I don't remember. Anyway. Hi, how's things? Hey, X4. Good job on the first redeem. How you doing? Hello. Dragon Haya, as always. Okay. Let's see. You're alright? That's good. Oh, music stopped. As usual. How am I? Bad. I have a house guest who is just not a great guest, and I'm mad about it. I want them to leave, but they're still here for another like week and a half.
Thank you for coming, Vasya. I've been crying the whole night.
That's how it is. If you want a good marriage, you have to wail a bit.
Sorry, I forgot the I forgot about the volume, and I went to click back in the game and skip the dialogue.
I know. But it's not that simple. I won't miss the Abderiha much.
This way you'll get a taste of grief and cry, but your marriage life will be sweet.
Yes, we need to go to the banya soon. Decorate it properly. No one knows these rituals better than you.
All right. Go cry about your hair. You can comment without me.
I will leave you a red ribbon.
No need. I'll manage.
Thank you, Vasya. I'll go then.
Well, to decorate it properly, I need to place birch on the path and tie ribbons around the banya. Time to get to work.
I don't understand the reason for rejecting the red ribbon. I don't even know why the ribbon was offered to begin with. It literally said go cry about it. Apparently it's like a tradition to like cry a lot for like a week or something before your marriage. Or is it like, no, is it like 40 days? You have to like weep about the life you're losing as like a single person, as a single like woman, and then when you get married, your life is like fresh and happy because you cried about everything you lost, but you've regained it all. Or something. I don't understand it. There was a whole bit of lore about it in there, but it's like something like that. You cry about everything, and you say goodbye to everybody you knew, and you isolate yourself from the world, and then when you get married, you reintroduce yourself to the world, and it's fine. I don't get it. I think it's weird, but it's a tradition, and I guess that's just how it is. I mean, like she said, you cry now, and then your marriage will be sweeter later. I'm sure there's like an actual established reason for it. But to me, it just sounds really bad and horrible. Like, if I was gonna get married and I had to cry for 40 days every single day before getting married, I'd be like, I don't know if I want to do this, man. Like, can't we just like be happy and get married and then continue being happy? Like, I don't know. But again, it's tradition from who knows where. Somewhere in like the Russia area. Like, wherever the game is based. I've forgotten. Uyezd, whatever. But yeah, if it's I don't know if it's still a tradition or anything. Like, maybe it was this is like from the 1800s or whatever this game is based in, I think. So I don't know if it's still practiced. I would assume not, but maybe with some people who are like particularly traditional. House guest is not within earshot. They should be asleep. Are they gonna hear me? I wouldn't say something rude if they were gonna hear me. I'm not like petty. I just don't like them. As far as I know, as long as they're not, like, eavesdropping and pretending to be asleep, then they shouldn't be able to hear me. Wait, hold on. Hey, I want to interact with that thing on the top. That.
Ah, what a beautiful dawn we have in our Oyest.
Baltic, East Europe, maybe? Well, maybe. I think they talk about Russia a lot, so I think it's probably in Russia. I'm not sure if it actually says the actual location in here anywhere. Sheridan in Pierm Gubernia, Finno-Ugric. I don't. So wherever Sheridan is. Okay, so we probably get ribbons from here, I assume.
Here are the decorations for the banya. Satin ribbons of different colors. You take the ribbons from the chest.
And the birch branches, of course.
Some birch branches lie here.
Wow.
It turned out pretty beautiful. It will also keep the bride safe.
Witchcraft stuff, I guess. Is it beautiful? It's just some sticks out of the ground.
The old banya reminds you of the Abdiricha. You chase away these gloomy thoughts. There's no need to go beneath the bench here. You're just decorating the walls. You are thinking about what color to decorate the banya.
Oh, I don't know. This is probably important. I know they said she was going to offer a red ribbon when she gave it to me. Let's see. A wedding is one of the transitional cycle rites, symbolizing a person's temporary death, passing through the world of the dead and rebirth. For this reason, weddings were carried out at the same time as funerals. The girl received the status of bride 3 days after the matchmaking, the day when her parents agreed on a wedding date and dowry size. Before the wedding feast, she was forbidden to go out, and if the guests came in, she hid herself in the woman's corner placed behind the stove. On the 3rd day, she performed ritual crying to say goodbye to her house. On the 7th and 20th day, she repeated the ritual, saying goodbye to her homestead and village, respectively. 3 days before the wedding feast, she bid farewell to her friends and the world in general. During the feast, she was not allowed to eat, drink, or uncover her face. Thus, the bride returned to the world of the living only on the 40th day after the matchmaking following her wedding night. See, how awful does that sound? That sounds terrible. Gubernios in the Russian Empire. Okay. Like, I guess maybe this is just, like, it's just tradition, I guess, but it just sounds mean. Like, what does the man have to do? Exist as normal? While the woman suffers? Like, it pisses me off. I hate traditional stuff like that. I don't know. There's no information here about the ribbons. I would hate to ruin my match-made wedding with the wrong colored ribbons. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that information anywhere in here. No. I mean, red's a pretty important color, generally, so probably red, I guess. In your opinion, has grown out of genuine sadness? It would be very difficult to have your want not to be married considered under this frame. Yeah, I mean, I guess yeah. Strange barrel.
The old banya reminds you of the Abdiricha. You chase
Okay, hold on. We're supposed to be on the lookout for
the barrel
demons.
jumps from side to side and sways as if it were alive.
Demons and ne'er-do-wells.
A small boy is sitting in the barrel. He clutches a flute in his hands and blows it with all his might.
Well, witch, today Petchka the witch hunter will expel you from this wedding.
Witch hunter? Stop blowing the flute. I'm here to help the bride.
Right, as if I believe ya.
The boy starts to torture his flute in a severe manner.
If he doesn't stop playing, my head will explode.
Oh no.
I can bring him around. And the Kolduns can help too. What was it that the bride and groom appointed me?
Pretty sure. Matchmaker, I'm pretty sure. But like, I'm not sure if that's the correct answer. Appointed, yeah. A ritual of agreement upon wedding between the families of the bride and groom. The matchmakers are the one who perform it. During the ritual, the matchmaker could perform different magical functions. Yeah, it's the matchmaker. I knew it was matchmaker, but it's been a couple of days since I got that information.
I did the matchmaking of the bride from the Bannock. You think I saved her to curse her wedding?
All right, I believe you. I heard that the Kolduns curse weddings. I'm here to protect it.
What have you heard about Kolduns?
Do Kolduns fight each other? One invites a Koldun over, and he turns out to be weak, like you.
What are you whispering there?
Nothing. So then comes another Koldun, a powerful one, and curses everything he sees, the wedding and the first Koldun.
Have you heard about Bannocks here?
I have. They grab the cursed and flay their skin, and the bride lived with them, they say. Is she an evil spirit too?
No, she was rescued.
So, a powerful Koldun helped her.
Yes, I went with the groom.
You wouldn't manage without a groom, I bet.
Curse him.
So, you think I can't manage? Will you help me to guard this wedding?
I can. Together, we can do it for sure. Defeat the Kolduns.
Okay.
It's time for me to lead the bride to the banya.
I'll look after you, witch. Let's deal with it peacefully, all right?
After the preparations are made, it's time to accompany the bride to the banya. A crowd of people has gathered to watch the ritual. Everyone wants to hear the wailings of old and have a look at the decorations. You sweep the road in front of the bride so that no cursed items will be trodden upon.
I still feel weird about red ribbons. I just don't know about what ribbon color it was supposed to be. Oh, I actually sweep it, not like just walk in front. I thought it was gonna be sweep like with my eyes. Having a gathering this evening. Better heat up the banya. I should probably do it by myself.
You warn the bride that guests from her side might show up soon. Chorts sent by the Abdiricha. You're right. As soon as the fire is lit in the banya, a demon appears.
Well. How rude. The bride shan't step on a single speck of cursed dust. Exactly. Oh my god, look at Morteshka. He's glowing. How noble. What a good kitty, yeah. Okay, what do you do? You're wasting me. Alright, that's easy. Let's chuck on George the Father. Nicholas and George, and then chuck a 1 damage to all. I'm only taking 4 damage. I should be okay. I guess I could just use Morteshka. Give me a little buff. I did not need all these buffs. Well, isn't that nice? Ooh, mushroom bread. Restore 7 health for each herb used. Ah, it requires me to use herbs. I don't use herbs. Well-versed weakness. Page effect amplifies by 1 for every other pen. Yeah, okay. Increases curse each turn? Oh, interesting. So it's just a better version of curse. I don't use curse, but I might if I have, like, something that can just apply it over time.
After you catch your breath, you wash the bride while speaking the ritual Zagavers, and then help to get her in the wedding dress.
I should read this, too. These are usually important. Wedding protection. The border between worlds is open during a wedding, and so it becomes important to protect the wedding from curses and the evil eye. This was the task of the Khaldun, who often served as the groom's best man. He protected the wedding cortege on its way to and from the village, and prevented the interference of any evil Khalduns. The rite concluded on the second day of feasting. During it, men usually acted out a mock christening and a mock wedding. Just having a cat party in the chat. Arrival of the bridal procession. The guests should arrive soon. We'll all go to Vilgert for the ceremony together.
Carts with wedding guests have already started to arrive at the yard. There will be a wedding gathering this evening, so there's going to be quite a crowd. Nikolai is here, as well as old Yegor, the master of ceremonies, and the groom's relatives. The moment the guests enter the yard, the mother of the bride brings her daughter out.
You came!
Jesus, so many people.
Well, we came, yes, so greet your guests.
No wind and then a gale. No guests and then a swarm.
Greetings, Yegor Yevlampovich, Master of Ceremonies.
Howdy! Soon we'll make you completely human.
Greetings, noble best man, my loyal friend.
Well, as they say in Sheridan, bonjour!
Greetings, betrothed.
Greetings. See, I'll fulfill my promise very soon.
Oh well, the evening won't start by itself. Time to drink for the bride.
Don't go ahead of the cart. When the master of ceremonies tells us to, then we will start.
Come on! You're too ceremonial. They do everything quicker in the city.
Right. And the people there will lose what's left of their souls soon. We'll start this wedding proper, as it's supposed to be started.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't be angry, Vasilisa Fedorovna. Igor Yevlampich, it will be as you say.
Unharness the horses and get ready for dinner. And I need to speak to you, matchmaker.
As you say, Igor Yevlampich, as you say. Come here, everyone.
Could you be a bit quicker, old man?
Come. You'll get what you're due soon enough.
Got so many things to speak to. Things being people.
I'm not your typical bride. The others usually say goodbye to their home. I learned about this only recently.
You had a chance to see it. Not every cursed one has that chance.
That's right. But you'll help me if something goes wrong?
I didn't save you from a demon for nothing.
Thank you, Vasa.
I can't interact with hay.
Khalduns often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horses from passing. You search the haystack, but don't feel any cursed artifacts nearby.
Okay. What is a pod of peas with 9? What is a pea? What is that? What is the peas pods for? whatever words they said.
Hey, Kola, prepare your coins. We have a song for you.
Coins.
Hey, hit it! Petchka, let's have some drums!
These are my coins. Oh, they're not playing the song very well. The fattest of chickens at the party. Yeah.
Well, Vasilisa, we've been through fire together to end up here.
Wait a little bit. This feast will get pretty fiery soon.
Vitka, how are you doing after that night?
I don't quite remember what happened, Vasia. I only know one thing. If it wasn't for you, the feast would have been my last. I won't forget it.
It turns out you're like a mother to everyone here.
Wow. That's just how we Hey, nobody unsaddled the horses or whatever you said. Not unsaddled, but you know.
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring bad luck. If it's bare wool, the procession might not be able to pass at all. You inspect the floor, but you don't notice any cursed artifacts.
So nobody wants to curse after all.
Everything is quiet at the moment. There are no Kolduns around except for you and old Igor. I'm keeping my eyes open. If I notice any chorts, I'll tell you.
Chorts? Regular people don't see them.
Wrong. Anyone can see a chort today. Have you heard about the carts with no horses? Who moves them if not chorts?
Well, I know that chorts spin the grindstones.
Uh-huh. And who's pushing a cart if there are no cattle? Chorts! Who else? And then there's another thing. The locomotive, for instance. Oh! And have you heard about telegraph? Recently in Solikamsk, the telegraph chorts made such a ruckus. The peasants pulled down telegraph. It's a sort of nobility that they have a the graph. They cut the graph.
Telegraph? I've only seen the telegraph.
Huh. So is he scary?
Oh, I barely escaped.
Be on the lookout. Pele the Graph himself may show up.
Oh my god, not Pele the Graph. Can I go upstairs? Is there gonna be any curses upstairs? Hold on, what was that? Oh, Nikolai, yeah. Oh, no, no, stuck in the... Just can't. I think it's probably fine.
So that's how life turns out to be. For so many years, I've been raising a log, and my daughter was suffering from demons. Oh, Jesus Christ. How did it happen? Forgive me, Lord.
Your child wasn't growing, so why didn't you visit a knower?
I called a doctor, and he said that it's a kind of a scientific disease.
All diseases come from demons. Why are you listening to doctors? Be glad that Nikolai got to us.
Why are you listening to doctors? Nonsense, all of them. Magic is real.
Oh, I don't even know how to thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. My daughter will do well with such a matchmaker.
Are you happy with the groom?
Oh, we couldn't hope for better. Practical, has served in the army. What more could you wish for?
Well, is he nice? Like, I mean, that's a big one.
Your daughter is an enviable bride.
I myself couldn't have brought her up better. Lord forgive me, but how could you say that she grew up with demons? No one would believe it. And such a dowry. Even I got a belt, just like my daughter's. I don't know who sent it, though.
Ooh, cursed item. It's cursed. Give me the belt, it's cursed. Only one person can make a belt so fine. And it's a Koldun. I should probably listen to that wedding song, too, that they sent, because they didn't actually play it. It's not quite what I was expecting for a wedding song.
Березки да елочки, казачки идут, да гармошку играют, Марусеньку вядут, е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой-та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, гармошку играют, Марусеньку вядут, е-е-е-ой-ра, ой-ра-ра-ра, ой-та-та, та-ра-ра-ра, гармошку играют, Марусеньку вядут. Ой, яблоня кудрявая, ой, бока, зачем я любила такого дурака? Зачем я любила такого дурака?
See, now that's the music you should be singing at like a Morteshka, right? All these other ones are like really sad and slow and somber. That's upbeat and fun, you know? That was good. That was a good song.
How can you live with this friend of yours? I just don't get it.
He's alright. A funny guy. Anyway, I want to speak to you about something else. We need to guard this wedding. Notice anything?
Right, instead of Fetka. But no, everything seems proper.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give any curse a chance to settle.
Have you sensed anything wrong?
The horses were reluctant to go when the procession was leaving the gates. I whispered a bit, and it sort of improved. But these things don't happen without reason. Why don't you have a look? Maybe with your powers of sorcery, you'll be able to find something.
I don't think any Khaldoons will show up. They're scared of you. Have been for a long time now.
Igor's not even very strong. What do you mean? He himself admitted he couldn't even break the first seal. Why would any Khaldoons be afraid of Igor?
Could be. So we won't sound the alarm yet, right? Besides, what's a good wedding without a Khaldoon duel? There was this event in my youth. I was the best man and guarded the wedding. A disgruntled Khaldoon showed up. They hadn't invited him, you see? So I gave him a good cursing. He was sick for an entire week after that. But you should look for a curse anyway. We don't want you to be sick.
Did you teach our accordion player any words?
I did. And he whispered them correctly.
I hope he doesn't mix anything up.
What could he possibly mix up? I'll look after him.
Talk to you later, Grandpa. I'll have a look around.
Remember how I taught you to spoil weddings?
Of course I do.
Well, try to find some wool or bean sprouts. You need to dispose of them if some chort left them behind.
All right, Grandpa.
Okay, so now I have to look at the locations and see if there's any problems.
If there's any cursed wool in the bride's way, it will bring bad luck.
Okay, you don't notice anything. Everything seems to be in order then, right?
Khaldoons often throw in a pod with 9 peas to prevent horse.
Accordion player definitely gonna summon a demon. I saved his life. He probably won't. He went to a party in the woods and it was actually a glamored, like, demon feasting ground, and he was being strangled by a demon, and I freed him and saved his life. By accident, you mean? Oh, yeah, probably. He's kind of airheaded.
You may go on your way.
There's nothing out of the ordinary. Like, this entire place seems perfectly fine. I'd hate to, like, mess up, but there's nothing. Nothing anywhere. It's all gone. Not a thing to be seen.
You may go on your way.
Room in the attic. Another balalaika. All kinds of evil spirits like to hide in attics. Should check it out just in case.
You look into the pantry near the haystacks and see a ruffled silhouette of a Susietko. He seems to be deep in his thoughts, and he doesn't notice you.
Greetings, Susietko, kind host.
Oh my, you scared me. Witch, I get rid of you this very instant.
Wait, I'm the matchmaker. I'm helping the wedding, not spoiling it.
Ah, I see. I thought you won on the cursing sword. I failed to notice in time. I think I saw something the other day, but I wasn't quick enough. The shadow escaped.
I thought that there was no Susietko here, and that the changeling log drove you away.
Oh, that was the case. The changeling was strong, so I escaped to my relatives. It was only recently that I could come back.
Are you happy with the bride?
Oh, I am. I feel bad though, as I couldn't keep her away from the curse. I don't have much power in the banya.
Whom did you see? Tell me in details.
Some man was rummaging around the haystacks.
I searched the yard, but I couldn't find anything cursed.
So he hid it well. And no, I could tell straight away. He had a frock and a smart face, not like yours, a typical village face.
Wait, a frog? So he was a merchant.
Devil knows. He could play tricks on my eyes better than you. He sneaked up to me and grabbed me by my fur. But that's all right. I had seen enough by then. Take a look in the morning. You'll find it.
The Susedka advises you to look in the lining of the chest with the bed sheets, which are to be brought into the house of the groom.
I need to go, kind Sosiedko host.
Why does the spear have a French accent? Does it? I don't know. I think the developers are Polish.
Very well. See you soon. See you soon.
I know it's like indie, so maybe just a random friend of theirs voiced it or something. Proshka Voipel. I forget. It's just funny to see Proshka, not a cat, but like a god. Noisy room. What is that noise? It couldn't be chorts, could it?
It turns out the room is noisy because several men decided to kill some time by playing cards. They are so immersed in the game that they fail to notice you.
Hardly anyone visits this part of the house.
No, I saw some herbs. Give me the herbs. Where's the chest I was supposed to find?
What are you doing here? This is no place for a girl.
Hey, wait! What are you blabbering about? Come in, Vasilisa. Welcome. Long time no see, right? Shh. She's a witch. I know her. Shut your mouth. She'll curse you.
God helps. Samson, you're working on the Zemskaya station, right?
Well, welcome. Be our guest.
Silence, you fool. That's right. From the Urolka station. What are the chances? The bride's parents are old acquaintances of mine.
And I turned out to be a matchmaker. Do you play cards?
Yes, madam. Would you like to join?
Oh, sure.
Don't mind if I do. I'm going to hell anyway.
That's all right. God is merciful. Sit right there, under the icons.
Oh no, I have to pay. I was just gonna play to like be friends, not to not to gamble. What is it? Diamonds? Alright. Am I going first? Yeah. Well, put out a 7. Okay. I gotta remember not to end my turn too early. Very good. 6. 10. I shouldn't have ended my turn so early. I had a king of hearts that I could have put down. I don't want to use my diamonds. I have an ace. I have a king. I don't want to use my 9. Ooh. Who's taking these cards? Okay, there you go. Okay, 6 on that, 8 on that, 6, 9 on that. There you go. That's none of your X4? Well, you take care. Good time zone. Hey, I win.
You win.
Yay.
So, you want to play some cards, Vasilisa?
No.
So, are you familiar with the bride's parents?
Her father, when he was still alive, traded salt. He would often visit our region. I told him lots of made-up stories, but he told me a true story. About his daughter.
Intimidates.
I've heard that those who play cards at a wedding will be dragged to hell by demons exactly a month later.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
One of the card players runs away from the table in horror.
What are you scaring us for, Vasya?
Who knows? Maybe I'm not joking.
The card players exchange looks in confusion.
Okay, goodbye. Just being mean for the sake of it.
You may go on your way.
So there's nothing here. I'm not allowed to, like... I don't know about this chest I was supposed to find. I guess the room? I got balalaika. Filth at a wedding. There was once a Kuldoon who served as the best man at a wedding. He guessed all the riddles they posed him. The priest had already performed the blessings, and the couple began to walk over to their guests. However, there was some kind of filth at their feet. The Kuldoon wiped it away at once and asked the couple to walk backwards to the priest. Only then did he allow them to join their guests. Filth is a kind of evil eye. In Russian, the word filth and quarrel sound similar to one another. He realized there was an evil Kuldoon among the guests who hoped to spoil the wedding. At the wedding feast, he noticed a Kuldoon from another village. He lifted him up and made him stand on one leg while the others celebrated. A dog of a man, the evil Kuldoon, whined for mercy. "Let me go, for God's sake, don't shame me." The best man answered him, "Let this be a lesson to you." Oh. A young Kuldoon. Once a young Kuldoon came to a wedding. He's never even read a book, but he's quite talented. He sees an old Kuldoon sitting in the place of honor, helping himself to treats, and asks him, "Why are you wearing that fancy hat, gray-haired one?" "And what business is that of yours?" answers the old Kuldoon. "Or do you think, Greenhorn, that you have more knowledge than me?" "Of course I do," answers the young man. "Well, if that's the case," answers the old man, "why don't you pour us a glass of vodka?" That being done, the old Kuldoon whispers something over the glass and says to the young man, "Here, have a drink." The young man does 3 somersaults, takes the glass, and drinks it down. "Now you have a drink," he tells the old man, pouring another glass. The old one drinks it, and at once sticks to the ceiling. The young man takes a whip and begins to lash the old man. The old man screams bloody murder, and his sons start begging the young man to let him go. From then on, nobody's seen the old Kuldoon at weddings. Okay.
You may go on your way.
The table in the upper room is prepared for the evening gathering today. Tomorrow is the wedding. Why were you attacking an old man who's just having a little sit?
Finally, after the prolonged greetings of the foreign guests, the ritual of drinking to the bride begins. The bride brings wine to everyone, and the guests sit in the traditional order. A dinner is served that consists of many dishes: jellied minced meat, meat soup, fish pie, and calf's head. These are only a tiny portion of all the dishes served. The whole week before the wedding, the bridesmaids and the bride were preparing wailings of grief. Now it's time for songs of praise and glory. Before continuing the feast, you decide to stretch your legs and walk into a decorated room.
And she has the blackest book. And her eyes. A true Satan. She looked at me and I sort of froze. She wanted to set her chort on me. But then I told her, "I'll hit you so hard."
What did you tell me?
Ah, sweet mother. Oh, Jesus.
It's me who's going to hit you hard. Or should I send my chort on you?
Oh, Vasya, don't curse him. He was a fool. Don't be strict with him. He used to tease me too when I was with Morteshka. I know that you're good. You should be called a witch doctor.
Akulina, was it you who I cured of Ikota?
It was me, Vasilisa. Thank you, mistress.
This chort has no business sitting as an Ikota. Morteshka is doing good now. He's traveling with me.
So, he's helping you? Who knew it would turn out so well? This is my friend, Pyotr. He's very good with his flute.
Well, it is what it is.
If you tell any more stories like that about me, you won't have any limbs to hold that flute. Got it?
Jesus, Vasilisa.
Got it.
So, how are you doing without Morteshka?
Oh, I couldn't be happier. The chort doesn't speak from inside me in a scary voice, and the other children don't make fun of me anymore. Thank you, Vasya.
How's your patrol doing? Noticed any more Khaldun's?
Everything's quiet. I'm on the lookout.
Do you like the wedding?
Oh, it's pretty. And the songs. And everyone is dressed so nicely.
That's rubbish. But Nikolai's uniform looks great. I bet he has a gun at home.
Oh, when I grow up, I'll cry my eyes out. And then I'll live happily.
Okay. Whatever. It's weird. It's still weird. Where's this chest I have to search? I was told to search a chest. The curse. Hey, Wandering Dragoon, how you doing? You're not new, but regardless.
The neighbors of this tall carpenter are lying face down on their plates, snoring peacefully.
Do you think I bored them with my talking? Oh no, that's not the case. In all of Perm Gubernia, there's no man more dashing than me. Well, if it's about carpentry or drinking. Anyway, in all the rest, I'm afraid I'm not that good.
So your axe feeds you?
Yeah, I recently put a blockhouse in Anbor. I'm often hired in this Uyest. If only I was paid as well as I should. I can build whatever you can think of. A boat or a church. My tool is always with me. My loyal axe here.
So no one can beat you at drinking?
I can drink 5 bottles of vodka right now, believe it or not.
With a Zagavar, you use an herb and offer a bet.
Why not?
1 cup after another, and you don't feel a thing. The carpenter soon gives up and falls beside his neighbors. You take your winnings.
Yay! I won and I cheated. Woo!
Vasilisa Feodorovna, God be with you. I know I didn't believe you outright, but I was wrong. Oh, thank you, Vasilisa Feodorovna. I don't know how to thank you. Take some sour cream from our cow. Oh, it was a lucky day when we met you.
Oh, Vasilisa, the bride told us about you.
Such a man she got herself, right?
Hush! Do you want to curse her?
Me? I can't curse. Here, Vasya will prove me right, right? But what a man, a soldier. Maybe I should get dragged away by chorts?
Thank you for helping me.
Probably not.
I understand that you got this friend quite suddenly.
That's all right. She's a fine girl. Feel like we've known her all these years.
It's a pity she didn't show up earlier.
Aren't you afraid that the bride used to be a changeling?
What's there to be scared about? She's ordinary now.
Things happen in life. It wasn't her decision to become a demon. Such was her fate.
The only one to blame here is her mother.
Oh, she's also suffered her fill with the changeling. God is forgiving.
Gossips.
The feast is not yet over, but it will not continue on without your approval.
There's gotta be something wrong, but I'm not allowed to, like, interact with anything else. Like, I don't have anything to interact with, so I can't, like... There's definitely gonna be a curse somewhere that I miss, because I haven't, like, done anything that they told me to do.
The feast is not yet over.
Alright, fine.
But it will not. The feast continues, and each of the guests is honored with a song of glorification. After each song, it is customary to thank the singers with some money. Your turn comes. The song begins, "Ty kняжна наша Сващенка." When the sound of the choir dies down, a girl with a tray approaches you.
I feel like a generous gift is a bad idea for some reason, because it says if it was like generous gift or like normal gift or something, it'd be fine, but it says traditional gift, which makes me think that, like, maybe I shouldn't overspend here because it might, like, curse the wedding.
The eyes of the performers grow wide.
No, my sin!
Your generosity is momentarily praised in a song. At the end of the feast, a ritual dish is served. Selyanka, a large baked pudding with eggs. Nikolai deftly cuts a piece of pie and gifts his mother-in-law the customary coins. The feast will go on until morning, but old Yegor convinces you that tomorrow is the most important day. The traveling of the wedding procession to the wedding ceremony. You go home to have a little rest before dawn.
I should probably change my book around a bit. Because it's got all of its cards filled out, but a couple of these things I don't actually want. Gesture, Sacrifice, Firm. This one's not terrible, but I don't feel like I need it. I will hold on to it, because it does give me a Firm, but it's only on the black cards, though. And I mostly rely on the white cards at the moment. What are my other keys available? Do I have any keys here that I could use? Well-versed, keep one. I don't own that. I only own that one, which I feel like it's a bad idea to use because it removes my Zagavar. Okay, I don't own any of those. Moon Brothers, well-versed, good. Eternal increase swipe. Not really needing that. I have Cane in here? Do I have Cane? I don't think I've seen it. I swear I grabbed Cane. But I guess I don't have it in my deck. Okay, well, well-versed in Curse isn't terrible. What was that card I just got that was like... Wait, weakness, this one, Uroki. I want that. About a heal, I don't need... if the enemy dies, inflict 1 damage to the remaining enemies. That works well with my buff that just does crazy damage. Double if the enemy is cursed. Let's get rid of that, Mikhail. I don't need that. I'll grab this. This heal is nice, but it very rarely comes up. But I do want to keep it just in case. Nicholas and George is... I have purely for the blessing, but the piety's not bad. Got 4 George the... I'm going to put one of these back, because I can only play 3 anyway. Urasi... That's not bad, but, like, it's not great. It's just it just does 1 damage. And, like, this is just a better version of it, essentially. Do I have more Nava? Orkila? Gria? They're all good. If I get rid of Urasi, I could just add in, like, Gria instead. Because that's just damage that does increase over time. Though most of the time I'd kill in, like, 1 shot. Perapolo. Also not bad. A gesture for Key Tongue. Do I have Key Tongue already? I do have 2 of those. Gria... Kinda want... I feel like they're pretty good if I can actually get them. All damage to all enemies is just strong. Babushka Mandalina. Increase the number of orders in the book in the next round by 1. I feel like that's very situational. I don't think I need this, really. I originally got it for the heal, but it's only 1 heal. And it allows you to get more orders, which is the scroll cards. But it comes up so rarely, and fights don't usually last long enough for me to actually utilize it. So I'm going to probably remove that, and I'll probably remove the other Babushka as well. Because I want to thin this out. Ruda. Firm and Ward. I only have this because it's a white key card. I don't actually think I need it. Yotan? Is that Yotan or Lotan? Probably Yotan. The Pleaser. Refresh Companion's ability. That could be really strong if I ever get to use it. Rava? I don't know if I need Rava. Is there any key cards that are, like, defensive? No. Maybe I'll keep the Rava just in case. I'm not really using defensive cards, but it's not like they don't ever come up. George the Brave. Oh, 6 bless to all. I don't want to bless my enemies. That's just a bad idea, I think. This menu's a bit annoying, because, like, I'm, like, trying to, like, look at things, and if I, like, move my mouse just slightly wrong, like, this, like, kind of goes, like, really big. And so like it just kind of covers things up when I'm looking around. Satanel, well-versed in eloquence. That one's not bad. I don't know if I need it, though. I have this one for the same reason, though, so maybe I should grab that just to have one of each. It just increases black spells, increases white spells. Firm and 2 defense, key. I don't really need them that badly, but because I can only cast 1 key until I'm level 19, which I can cast 2 keys. So like I don't really need as many keys as I need orders. Eternal Burning Blood. This requires enemies to like hurt me. It says health is lost. I don't lose health very often because I'm usually blocking. I'm gonna remove that. This is really good. Choose a page in the book, add it as a gesture. That's... I don't think this is bad, but I feel like I'm not good at the cards that are called, like, swipe cards. Or immediate cards, I mean, sorry. I don't know if I'm good with the immediate cards yet. Because they just use up one of my spellcasting slots. Immediately, which makes it harder to do stuff. Nava... Nicholson George. This is just a better version of the old card I had. Is that a hill? I guess this is fine. I don't want to get rid of too many things, because a lot of these are useful. How many white cards versus black cards do I have? I have a lot of white cards, but... yeah, most of my keys are black cards, but most of my orders are white cards. That's okay. Alright, I think that'll be fine for now. Chorts. Demon knocks on all windows in the area. Ooh, I'm a sinner. Nice. Achievement get. For several nights in a row, peasants won't work out of fear. Just knock on people's windows to scare them. Big chunks of ice break the windows of the local church. Oh. A bolt of lightning sets fires to a forest. Your demon is flush from the curses of the hunters hurled at him. And Fyodor failed to sink a stake. Can never count on Fyodor for anything. Okay, we need animal. We have 2 animals focused. Chorts. We don't have any animal jobs. Okay, well. Go weave a rope out of sand. Fyodor, strife. I don't think we have any strife either. We have calamity. That's kind of like strife. Good luck. Weather and animals. We have a weather one. Send torrential rains. Get in there. And then I'll have to send a drought. Okay, did I have any more? No. Okay. Visitors.
God bless, Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I came for you, Vasilisa. I'll get you to Pakcha. And you, Yegor Yevlampovich, will get to Vilgard. Get ready. I'll wait for you at the gates.
Okay. Off I go. Farewell to beauty. The wedding day starts with a long ceremony.
You reach the bride's izba with the light of dawn. The changeling girl sits under the icons and starts a long ritual of saying farewell to the maidenly headband. The bridesmaids chant Uzhyasyaduka Maladyoshенka. The bride hands out red satin ribbons to everyone. The bride gives the prettiest one to you.
Yay!
The ritual drags on, and the guests have yet to arrive. The sounds of the last wailings quiet down close to the evening. The bridesmaids begin dressing the bride in the wedding gown, and you decide to look once more for cursed items in the yard while waiting for the guests.
It didn't let me. While lamenting is taking place, I should check the courtyard again and get rid of new curses.
You go down into the yard. It looks empty and grim without wedding guests. Not surprising. This roof was home to an evil spirit for many years. You jump from a sudden rustling. You think you heard it coming from one of the haystacks, but which one?
One of them.
There was some noise coming from this haystack. Or was it that haystack?
Well, all the chickens are hanging out around this haystack.
Was the noise coming from this haystack or the other one?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Why do I have to... Why is it asking as if it's a choice?
Was the noise coming from this haystack? In the dry grass, you find your old acquaintances lying in wait and grab them both by the scruff of their necks.
Let me go! Vasya, you again!
What are you planning here?
Sorry, Vasya. We were trying to ambush an evil Khaldun, not you.
Someone has been here for sure. We've been watching all night and saw it. He sneaked in and planted an ikota on the wedding.
Oh, Christ in heaven! Not an ikota!
It's alright. I'll protect you. Khalduns have no business cursing weddings.
What Khaldun did you see?
He sneaked in at night. Satan himself, I swear by God.
The gates opened by themselves, and the Arden seals were flying around.
It means chorts were moving it.
And he himself didn't look like a Khaldun. He was dressed as a townsperson.
He started to whisper. It was so fast and so frightening. It was so dark, we almost couldn't see anything.
She likely won't find it by herself.
Stop whistling.
This flute must be good against the Khalduns.
So he ran, and we decided to change our hiding spot in case he'd be back. And you came.
What did that Khaldun do?
He whispered a lot and did something with his hands.
I think he was scattering cursed items.
We'll help you find them, Vasya.
She likely won't find it by herself.
This little kid's a freaking jerk.
Alright, if you want to help, go right ahead. Petka, look in this haystack for a peapod with 9 peas. You, Akulina, look in that haystack, and I'll search the yard. All clear?
Clear. He likely won't find it without us.
All right, Vasilisa.
Okay. A wedding spoiling. It was considered taboo to not invite a Khaldun to a wedding. It was akin to not inviting close or distant relatives. People were afraid of Khalduns and generally did not want to take the risk. If by chance, or for some other reason, a Khaldun was not invited, there was a good reason to fear the consequences. This fear is well depicted in the painting A Sorcerer Comes to a Peasant Wedding by the Russian painter Vasily Maximov. A member of the Peredveniki group, it was believed that there were many magical ways to spoil a wedding. For instance, a Khaldun could set newlyweds against each other, or put a spell on the guests as a prank, or with evil intent. Okay, well, let me look at that painting real quick. A sorcerer comes to a peasant wedding. What? What am I supposed to be seeing here, though? The fear is well depicted in the painting. There was a consequence for fear. Wait, hold on. If by chance, for some other reason, a Khaldun was not invited, there was a good reason to fear the consequences. The fear is well depicted in the painting. Why is there... But if they invited the sorcerer, why is there fear? Or is the sorcerer the one that they didn't invite? Also, there's not very much fear depicted here. It's mostly just like curiosity, it looks like. It's a good painting, though. A lot going on.
The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom once you go to the izba.
This is the thing I had to look into.
You cut into the lining and, to your horror, find something furry inside. You find a dried bear paw that emanates dark sorcery. You hide this new artifact in your bag, as if against your will. The chest contains snowy white bed sheets for the newlyweds. They must be given to the house of the groom.
beer, leftovers from yesterday. Well, have you found anything?
Hold your horses. I'm still looking.
Why is Petka a shortening of Pyotr? Like, well, I guess it's like a nickname, but like I don't get why.
Found any pods? Or
Oh, not yet. I definitely will, Vasilisa. Wait a bit.
Like I kind of get Vasya being like a shortening of Vasilisa, but that's just because her name is longer than that.
You
But
closely
Petka is
inspect
weird.
the floor. To your horror, you find a patch of burned dog hair. You remove it with a zagavar and throw it away in disgust. Petka suddenly calls out to you.
Vasya, I found it, I think.
I too found some traces of the curse. You and I both have some. That's a lot. What do you have, Akulina?
Oh,
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't have any.
I found some, Vasya. Also a pod.
Quite a few curses. Powerful Koldun is involved here.
The children look at each other worrisomely.
Give me those pods. Who knows what else is our enemy capable of? A curse? Will he summon chorts? A mortal threat.
You jump from the sudden knock at the gates. The children run inside the house, screaming.
Open the gates. 4 merchants have arrived. Demand the ransom.
After several minutes of bargaining, you open the gates.
Go get your bride upstairs. I need to speak to the master of ceremonies.
You seem alarmed, Vasilisa.
I found so many cursed things right now. Someone powerful is trying to curse this wedding.
You tell old Yegor about your discoveries.
You can't stop the wedding now.
But why? Wait, I'll tell Nikolai.
Old Yegor forcefully grabs your arm.
Hold there. Do you want to spoil their wedding? If you stop the procession right now, their whole life could go sideways.
Yes, but what if we're stopped on our way down the aisle? No one knows how all these curses turn out.
That's your task, Matchmaker, to guard the procession against it. If it stops, then yes, only God knows what will happen. Don't bother the betrothed. Do your job, and I will do mine. We'll teach Fedьka some zagavars. He may learn something yet.
All right, Grandpa.
Let's go. We need to bless them on their way.
All the guests gather in the izba. After the blessings of Nikolai and his bride, the procession departs to
the chicken.
Vilgort, to the Church of the Trinity.
It's the chickens are big enough to shove Vasilisa around. It's cutifying. Petka, you mean? Like the nickname? I guess. But it feels weird for like a stranger to refer to you as Petka, I assume. I don't call people by their nicknames. I call them by their full names, usually. If I know their full name. If somebody's like, hey, my name's Pyotr, but call me Petka, I'll be like, okay, sure. But if they're like, hey, my name's Pyotr, and I'll be like, oh, Petka, and I'll be like, no, don't do that. I feel like that'd be kind of weird. For everybody just call them by a nickname. Strength and status curse +3. Chorts were sometimes skewered on bear paws. Oh. Maidenly headband. Do I have a maidenly headband? Oh yes, I do. Safe and fair and adorned. Oh yes, I do. I feel like I should wear this, but I don't want to get rid of anything. Actually, maybe I'll get rid of... No, that replenishes my health. Yeah, maybe I'll get rid of that and wear it. Just for this quest. Just because thematically it makes sense for me to wear the gift of the bride. Their preparations are complete. It is time to get going. Don't worry, we have Proshka. We have a literal god of the northern winds on our side. We'll be okay.
This girl sure is lucky, right?
Yes, few can return from another world. She wouldn't have done it by herself. We helped her. So is the case with the other dead. They can't get back by themselves.
So Kolya wouldn't pull her out without you, right?
Without me or Grandpa, unlikely.
You know, I've been thinking. In a way, you also pulled me out from the grave. If you didn't come that night to the pothouse, Chorts would have killed me.
Yes, I think that's how it happened.
I've heard what the girls in Vilgard have been saying. That you didn't want to become a witch. But you did become one, right? And so I've been thinking, you did it to help your betrothed.
Why would you think that?
You and your grandpa are taking me for a fool. But I see lots of things. The dead men can't go back by themselves, right? I visited lots of evening gatherings. I saw how much you loved him. So I think you decided. Vasya, stop this nonsense. Nothing good will come of it. You brought back that girl, but she never died. She was kidnapped, right? I was quite close to being dead, but she betrothed. Is dead. Buried.
Quit running your mouth. You don't understand anything.
Wait, don't be angry. I'm not joking. I came close to seeing the afterlife. There's no coming back from there. And your chorts constantly beg you for a walk, right? So how many people have you cursed already?
Not so many.
What's next? Sooner or later, they'll get hungrier and hungrier and start dragging our souls to the grave. I've listened closely to many stories. Your chorts will also drag you to hell, along with who knows how many peasants.
No, it's fine. I mean, probably.
You may be right. The chorts constantly. What else can I do?
I just mean to skip that. My finger twitched.
You're saying my chorts will be the death of me. You can't know my fate. And you don't know.
Oh, I can scroll back.
I don't. You have your fate, but I
Oh no, I'm
have
skipping.
it differently. You remember how I
Give me a
stole from the
sec.
shop?
I'm gonna do something real slick real quick. I want to save the game and go back to the main menu and reload so I can get this dialogue that I've skipped a bunch of times accidentally. Because I was scrolling my mouse wheel, because in some games that have like a lot of audio or like dialogue, you can scroll like up or down to like check the audio that you've missed. Or like dialogue rather. Okay. Just wait for the dialogue to start. Okay.
Yes, she wouldn't have done it. So is the without me or
You know, if you didn't come...
Yes,
I've heard what the girl that you did, but you...
Why would you think?
You and your the dead man, I was so advised. You brought back, but you betrayed.
Quit run.
Wait,
Yes, I know.
Your chore. What's next? I've listened closely to many stories.
You may be right. The chorts constantly ask for work. If I give them some slack, they'll ruin everything they see. But what else can I do? You're saying my chorts will be the death of me. You can't know my fate. And you don't know his fate.
That's right. I don't. But I decided to make my own fate. You have your fate. You heard the Troika. So that's your fate. Maybe it wasn't a trick.
Troika, crossroad divinations. When performing divinations on the crossroad fist, a circle is drawn. Then you listen. If you hear sounds of an axe or crying, prepare for misfortune. If you hear sounds of bells on a troika, prepare for a wedding. This is a massive cart.
But I have it differently. You remember how I stole from the shop? It wasn't the first time. I've done lots of similar things. I think maybe I should quit this kind of life. Start a household. I know it's not as fun or exciting. You saved me. So I wanted to ask your advice. You were nowhere after all. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Well, Fyetka, I've always told you to abandon your life of pleasure.
All right, I'll try. Old habits die hard.
Stop getting rid of my sin!
Next thing you'll know, I have my own household.
You better remember these words of yours.
I will. I'm not old enough to have a bad memory.
Fedka grins and flings the reins. Pakcha village is surrounded by mist, and the road to Vilgard lies ahead of you. You think that if someone wanted this wedding ruined, he wouldn't be stopped this easily. You look around anxiously and prepare for the worst.
Cold Creek Ford. The spring crosses the road. It would be easy to stop the procession here.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and mysterious shadows. What spirits hide behind them? Soon, you get to Cold Creek Ford. Yours and the bride's carts cross the water with a splash, but the third cart isn't so lucky. One of the wheels hits a stone, and all its passengers fall overboard. You look around and notice demon eyes in the dark. Fedka gives you a questioning look. What should you do with the rest of the guests?
Take them in your cart, I guess. I don't know.
You hold the horses and give a lift to several nimble guests. The older and slower ones are lost in the mist.
I didn't expect us to abandon some old people.
Behind your back, you hear human screams and demons croaking.
Okay,
In the mist,
I'm just not going to do that. I feel like I didn't have enough context here. I'm not just going to let people die because the game didn't give me enough information.
The winding path lures you in with a damp mist and you look around and notice demon eyes in the dark.
Like, abandon the guests. I was like,
look.
sure.
What should you do with the rest of the guests?
That's bad. Abandon the guests. They're dead. Take them in your cart. I was like, oh, we're just going to stop and pick them up and we'll all ride together. That's the best option. Clearly. Because hopping off and help, we know we might get left behind. But I didn't expect us to just leave the old folks behind to get eaten by demons.
You hop off the cart and open the black book. Fedka passes the reins and hops off too. You need to depart as soon as possible so as not to fall behind the wedding procession. The musician tries to help fix the cart, but you have something else to deal with. A swarm of chorts flies out of the darkness.
But see, that's a perfect example of what I'm willing to save scum. Where I just don't have enough context for a situation, and there's no clue as to what the negative outcome is going to be. Then I'll save scum. That's a lot of demons. Unfortunately, they have 13 health, and I think my opening move does 13 damage. So I'm not worried. Oh. Why I had... Oh, because I did a gesture. I was going to say, why do I have 2 keys? But I know. I got it. Hmm. There you go. Smertea. Fierce 3. 7 damage, and it gives me Sin? Sin must change, the ending of the game or something. For every idle chort, get damn. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's a shame I don't let my chorts idle.
The cart is finally fixed, and you quickly catch up to the procession. The peasants didn't see the chorts, but they noticed you whispering Zagavers. Now they are looking at you and your book with respect.
I guess they just don't care about the floating cat. While we were busy with the wedding, the Khaldun could have taken advantage of the crooked forest.
The wedding train reaches the shadows of the gloomy trees of the crooked forest. Strange sounds escape the evening darkness. It appears the mysterious Khaldun cursed this road as well. Your suspicions prove correct. Although you have known this forest since you were a child, the road meets a fork that you have no memory of. Looks like the turn on the right is used more often than the one to the left.
Why would I know this? I feel like I'm supposed to know some weird information about curses here. This feels like something in my mind tells me I've learned about this somewhere in this gigantic list of nonsense. That there's something you're supposed to do at a crossroads if you get lost or something. But I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for that information. I mean, the path that has been traveled most is probably the one that you're supposed to go on. So I guess turn left. But that could be the trick, you know?
You don't recognize the last fork either. The road to the left looks like it's submerged in darkness, and you see some moonlight above the road to the right.
Then go to the right.
You arrive at another fork. The road to the left lies through a thick forest, and to the right, you see a clearing amongst the trees.
Then go to the right.
Finally, the forest is behind you. Vilgert is close, so you decide to take a break.
Okay. What? What? Great, I guess. Like... Do you travel down the eternal, dark, damned forest? Or the pleasant valley? Like, what? I don't know. Why are you asking? Obviously. I guess if you really want to mess up the wedding, you could go into all the bad options. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, you can just choose to make the worst options at any point, but I don't know why you would if you're playing the game seriously. Like, I really thought that, like, there was some sort of trick here, and I'm like, oh, well, it's probably gonna fool me if I choose the nice path, because that, I mean, if I was gonna glamour a road to disrupt some ceremony, I would definitely make it look normal. And, like, you know, oh. Hey, it's Mikhail's Crossroads again. Been there lots of times.
Mikhail's Crossroads look unfamiliar. You feel as if you have entirely lost your sense of direction. You can't tell north from south. It's as if you are standing at this crossroads for the first time. You decide to resort to sorcery. You quickly whisper the words of the Zagavar and listen.
Sorcery. I got an achievement called Researcher. Mythological and pagan worldviews view the future as predetermined by destiny. This is why one could glimpse the future from divinations. During calendar holidays, when the borders between worlds grow thin, sorcery was considered to be especially effective. In a place of transition, such as Crossroads, sorcery might become even more reliable. Thus, at Crossroads at night and during Yuletide divinations, one could hear hints regarding the future. Sounds of woodcutters' axes told of a coffin death was constructing, while the sound of jingle bells told of a fast-approaching wedding. Yeah, that was... yeah. Yeah, the sounds of bells from the left, the sound of an axe to the right, and a mournful wailing ahead. Well, left. A wedding approaching, right?
You chose the right way.
Yay!
You make no mistake in choosing the road. This task is right down your alley. The road to Vilgert passes by uneventfully, and you have a chance to rest. Looks like this is the last piece of the road to the Church of the Trinity.
Like, good, I guess, but it's very funny that, like, do you go down the path of the wood cutting? Kind of like jingle bells, I guess between bells and acts of wood cutting, you wouldn't really, I guess bells are kind of nicer than a wood chopping. Like, you're not really interested in wood cutting, right? Because, like, you know, somebody's doing work over there. But jingle bells are like, oh, interesting, there's some fun bells happening, you know, might go that way, you know, it's a celebration or whatever. But the wailing, the option to go towards somebody just, like, crying and weeping is like, why? Why would you do that one? At the crossroads that you got your demonic powers and made a deal with the devil, why would you go towards the wailing? Oh my god, they're coming right for us, watch out!
Vasilisa, stop the procession!
Alexander, we can't! It's a bad omen.
I suppose I can hide it now. No time to argue. I intend to curse your wedding procession, and I'm willing to see it through.
What the hell?
What? Are you telling me that everything you do is based on science?
I can leave it be, but only if you give me the book.
What? Why?
But why do you need to ruin the wedding?
It's simple. I can take this artifact only if you're sufficiently weakened.
If the procession stops, the curse may splash out. Only God knows what should happen then.
Right. You're only saying this so I wouldn't interfere. No such thing will happen.
Listen to me. This is dangerous. Very dangerous.
You can't scare me, Vasilisa. Either give me the book, or the procession stops.
So that's how it is in your world. Always playing pretend. You could have helped me with the snake that time.
I wanted to, but you were doing fine on your own, and I wanted to see what kind of witch you were. I did. I think you're as powerful as me. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just need the book.
You know about this? What do you need it for? What are you planning?
Don't stall, Vasilisa. Fight me.
Negotiate?
Listen. Let me wed this couple, and then we can fight. Why involve the bride and groom?
You won't trick me, Vasilisa. I came especially prepared for this fight. Now when there's a curse around us, we are equal.
Well, dang. All right.
I can't give you the book, you know that.
Then it's the only way. Défense-toi!
Nowhere versus nowhere. 2-2-10. All right, we're doing an attack. What are you doing? Just defense? Remove all negative status effects too, as well. Jeez. Oh, you're using fierce. Dang, hate that. I actually don't care that he's gonna go first, honestly. Do I go first if I use 3? I don't remember. I have a gesture. That apparently doesn't count as a Zagabar, so... or to the pages. I remember being told that by Bird. I've also got Griya. I can't use negative status effects on you, because you'll get rid of them. I've only got the one ability. I guess I just give myself a shield to give myself buffs to George the Father. And then... that's... no... let's get rid of that one. That way I have 1, 2, 3 cards. Well, this doesn't count, so 2 cards. So 1 more card. It's 200 life, dang. I can't give weakness yet. Maybe I will use Rava. So then that should make me go first, or because we're casting the same number of spell. I think. No, we're not. Okay, so maybe the card does count. After all. Because I guess maybe this counts too? That could count, I don't know. Because I only cast 3 spells, and he casts 3 spells, so I thought I would go first, but maybe that's just not how it works. I don't know how the Khaldun fights go. What are you doing? Summon more evil spirits. How could you? He removes all his things every time, it looks like. That's unfortunate for me. Ooh, we got a Fierce 3, and it gives us Sin. I really don't know what Sin does. It must be bad. I want to save my all attacks. Oh wait, Firm sticks around, so I can't use that. And I'm not going to use that. I might use this just because it does damage. Although, if I save that... that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I've got a bad combination of cards. I guess I'll just use this, just for the Well-Versed. It adds weakness, but he gets rid of weakness immediately, so it doesn't really matter. He's casting first anyway.
Give me the book, Vasilisa, and the guests will be safe.
They have nothing to fear. I'll protect the wedding.
It's very funny that, like, this is just a very casual kind of, like, they're going fairly fast, but it's also just a very casual, like, ride. There's no combat music or anything. We're just kind of like... just kind of hanging out. Sort of riding along. Okay, you're casting 3 spells. You're summoning more demons. I have that. I have a gesture. I'm gonna try the gesture thing again. Because this is 3 casts. I'm casting 3 things here. But that'll be a lot of damage. If this is wrong. I'll use Morteshka as well, just to be on the safe side. Okay, that is my turn. So I did cast 3 spells, so it was just a weird reason that they attacked first. Oh, they had damage absorption? Oh, that's annoying. Well, I killed them anyway, but still.
I don't want to hurt you, Vasilisa. Not if I don't have to.
You've been lying like the devil himself, and now you want me to believe you?
I mean, yeah, true. Also, he's way weaker than I am. Like, way weaker. Like, pathetic, this guy, honestly. He's gonna go first if I do more than 1 big attack. There you go, that'll do it. I won't kill him, but it'll give me... It'll kill this. It'll kill his little demon. Oh, his demon's resistant to damage, isn't he? The next 2 attacks he's resistant, yeah. Well, maybe I'll just go in and take the hit in that case. Sucks, but... Oh, actually, if I use this, would that remove your ability? Would then allow me to kill? I don't know which one. I don't know which effect applies first. Presumably that should be good. Hey, Versailles, how you doing? We having a mirthful day. It did work. No, the day is fine. But it's not good, not mirthful. It's just a day. It could be better. But it also could be worse. Choose a page in the book to add a gesture to. Bless and shield. I could just, like, straight up attack. I need to hit... I can only hit twice. I use that. I'm going to be taking 8 damage, because I can't get rid of this thing's ability. I mean, not 8. I'll be taking, like, some. I don't like that they have immunity to my attacks. I guess I just have to focus him down, because they're, like, minions. Yeah, see, that just doesn't damage them. Are they both attacking, or just this one?
Give up, or the entire wedding procession will be transformed.
Not if I stop you first.
Anyway, how you doing, Bert? How's Chorton going? Oh, it's going. I drowned half a cart full of people. I didn't. I reloaded the save. I wasn't given enough context for the decision that I was making. And I did get betrayed, yes, that's true. Not that I'm surprised, honestly. You can't trust those science believers with anything. Choose a page and add an effect. Firm, immediate. Oh, okay. Interesting. Swipe, eternal reinforce ward. Okay. For every idle chort. I don't use idle chorts. I'll use that one. Oh, hey, a new chort. Resistance for generation. I hate that.
Alexander's driver notices that his master is weakened and strikes the horses. The carriage drives away. With horror, you realize that his last Zagavers weren't directed at you, but at the procession. The horses lose their footing, and the first carts overturn with a terrible crash. The world around you turns into a cacophony of screams, both animal and human.
Dang. Alexander ruined the wedding. Werewolf. Another cart full of people gone.
Alexander's curse hits the weekend wedding procession and slices through it. Some of the wedding guests turn into wolves and run into the forest. Others have lost consciousness or are injured from the crash. You notice old Yegor and run towards him. Several Zagavers later, and your mentor comes to his senses.
Grandpa! Grandpa, you're alive?
Vasilisa! Oh, Jesus, my head hurts.
Wait, I'll whisper a bit.
No time. What's happened to the procession? Was it cursed after all?
Yes, many of the guests were turned to wolves.
So they were. I wasn't seeing straight. I saw how Fedka was turning.
I'll get that, Alexander. Oh, but what should we do now?
Shush, don't whine. There's no time to think about that lad now. First, we fix the wedding. That's all right. You'll catch the wolves and heal them. Next thing you know, the seal will be broken.
How will I find them? Even my chorts may not be able to find the cursed.
We'll find them. I have this old friend of mine, a hunter. He will track them, find out who's missing, and fix up the wounded. Then we'll get ready for the road.
Okay.
How did they turn into wolves? No one has heard of such thing for 100 years or more.
Well, your friend there cast a strong curse, and then you were right. Fedka is not very knowledgeable for a best man.
How do I lift the curse?
You need special herb, Cuckoo's Tears. It grows deep in the forest, in the Leshy's domain. I think this hunter of mine will give you a hand with the herb as well.
I think I have some. Yeah, I got 4 of those. Only 3 wolves, so I'm good.
So Fedka turned also?
Yes, there is his accordion. At first I thought I was seeing things.
What do we do with the bride and groom now?
They'll manage. I'll teach them a couple of secret prayers.
Who's that friend of yours?
Just a hunter. I'll tell you at home.
We're in the middle of the procession. What do you tell me at home? Akulina, no!
Your friend, the Ikotnitsa, is lying here. Akulina has lost consciousness. It seems the girl is hurt. Akulina comes to her senses and with difficulty stands on her feet.
Oh, Vasya, have you healed me?
Akulina, you're alive. Oh Lord, oh Jesus.
She's going to be all right now. Akulina, have you noticed where the wolves went?
She was unconscious.
I haven't. I don't remember anything since I fell. I can't see Piotr anywhere. He must have been turned too.
Your mother will bring you home. Rest there.
All right, Vasya.
We lost Piotr. Who are you?
A wounded peasant girl is lying in the grass. Looks like she's lost consciousness. The girl thanks you with a weak voice, but then loses her senses again. At least her life isn't at risk.
All the cards have turned over. Some of them are broken.
Dang. Darn Zagavers. Restless horse. I was able to interact with the restless horse for a second there. There you go.
Some horses have fled. Only the bravest of them all have stayed.
Vasilisa, my head is dizzy. Where is Nikolai?
I can't see him. Listen.
He's also been transformed. Oh, I seem to be destined to go return to evil spirits.
Don't lose hope. I'll go after him and the rest of the guests. I know I failed at protecting the wedding, but I'll try to fix it.
Looks like you were right about Fetka. I should have listened to you.
He's not the one who ruined the wedding. That was another Khaldun. That's all right. I'll deal with him. As soon as I get Nikolai back, you'll make it to the church. I'll set your life straight.
I hope that God will help you, Vasilisa.
Thank you, Vasilisa Fyodorovna. I'll pray for you.
Did you notice where the wolves ran?
Somewhere in the direction of Pakcha. They hid in the forest straight away. I barely had any time to look. I only noticed that several of the bridesmaids turned. The horror! I've heard of such things, but never thought we'd witness it.
I had thought only 3 changed, but clearly there was more. Anybody else need some Adam's head? I got more of it. I don't use it. There's a dead guy over here. You good? Nope. You ain't good. He dead.
Ready to go back. You can barely stand upright.
I guess. Is there more for me to do here? I think I've treated everybody that was around.
Vasilisa, get up. It's morning already. We need to hurry while the wolf tracks are still fresh. I told you yesterday about my friend, the hunter. He is a master of his craft. He can track any beast.
These aren't exactly beasts.
And the hunters aren't exactly simple folk. They're knowers of their own sort. Some are friends with a Leshy. Others know Zagavars. This one is called Ayrat, a smart man. Lives near Cherding.
You think he'll help me?
He will. When you meet him, tell him I sent you. We had a deal. I give him the stuff, and he owes me one.
How do I find the guests?
You and Ayrat will follow the tracks.
I also need to talk to Alexander.
No point. He must have fled. If I were him, I would stay away from you.
I insist.
And leave him unpunished? Just give me a couple of seconds. I'll let him swell so much he won't fit into a cart.
You want to find him? So be it. Ask around in Alyoshkina village. The talk is that his family is from there.
The moment we took on the next seal, the wolves showed up. As if the devil himself arranged it.
I don't know. If anyone helps us, it must be some power from above. Satan can only spoil things, and forces of light wouldn't curse a wedding. Mysterious are his ways. Who knows? Who knows?
You think I can break the curse with the wedding guests?
Only you can find it out.
Where can I find your friend?
Ayrat lives close to Cherding. You'll learn about him in the town, in the hunting shop there. It's summer now, so he shouldn't be wandering in the woods. To cure the wolves, look for a cuckoo's tears herb. You should find it in the forest. Some herbalists may also have it. Have a look in the town market. And above all, don't forget the seal.
All right, Grandpa.
How did the go with the Vodnoys? Did you play cards against some drowners? I did play some cards with drowners, yeah. I won, of course. I freed the Rusalka by paying the whatever his name was 100 buckaroos. And then, you know, you liked those two. It was kind of fun. Very silly. One, like, really, like, dumb one. One kind of, like, vaguely less dumb one. Hey, Fyodor. What'd you do? You shoved a hunter and he fell down, damaging his eyes. Dang. Hopefully it's not the hunter I'm going for right now. Couldn't weave a rope out of sand. Andropko. Where Andropko crawls, plague and fever spread. Calamity. Okay. We have strife and hunger. I'm worried that I'm gonna fill up on chorts soon. And I feel like that might cause me some problems. How a Koldoon ruined a wedding. Koldoons are not people at all. Their souls wander restlessly between heaven and hell. It's no wonder they're disagreeable. They often do more harm than good. They especially dislike not being invited to weddings. One time in our village, a Koldoon did not want his daughter to marry a simple plowman. He needed to pass his craft on to his next of kin, you see, but his daughter defied him. Long story short, the guests gathered in his yard. They were noisy and in a festive mood. The Koldoon decided to have some fun at their expense. He whispered something, and the guests turned into wolves and began thrashing about in the yard. But he had erred somewhat. He forgot to close the gates, and the werewolves escaped to the forest. Werewolves are easy to distinguish from regular wolves, for they have red eyes and serve the latter. Pages deal more damage. Pages with defense increase value. And money. I don't really create pages. Chance of your chort completing the job well reduced by 10%. Chorts bring more money from completions. Can send one more chort on a meaningless job. I should probably grab that, but I kind of want to do more damage. There you go. Yeah, perfect.
Greetings, kind host. We bear gifts. A fine rooster for you, which should prove useful for the household.
Greetings. Come sit by the table. Need any help?
Oh, we have a disaster on our hands in our village of Klepnikova. Oh, the things that have happened. We must have made a Leshy angry. Yesterday, a shepherd was looking after our cattle, and a pack of wolves jumped him. Scared halfway to death he was.
Ugh.
They wanted to kill him along with the animals, but he threw his accordion at them. He wants to be a musician, and a wolf tore at it instead. The man ran as fast as he could. He barely made it.
I think I can deal with that pack.
Then there is this strange thing. One of the wolves, our shepherd has a sharp eye, was wearing a jacket.
Was he cool as hell?
Holy Mother, Lord Jesus.
All right, I'll help.
Oh, thank you, mistress. I won't forget it.
Ain't nothing wrong with a wolf wearing a jacket. Okay, Pokcha, back we go. I should check on the bride. How is she after yesterday's events? Probably not good. Her wedding was ruined. And her groom-to-be is
Half the village
wolf.
has gathered in front of yesterday's bride. The peasants are violently knocking on the gates. Looks like you've come just in time. The situation is getting hotter with every minute.
Come out, Agafia! Bring out your girl, that cursed witch!
I'll beat her so hard she'll bring our kin back right away. I heard it's a potent remedy.
Why have you gathered here? It's late. Go back to your homes.
Who are you, girl?
She's a witch from Vilgard. I know her, an evil girl. She cursed me before.
Well, let's beat her first. That'll probably remove the curse from the wedding guests.
Wow.
Stop. There are no guilty people here. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Never trust a witch. That's what my pa used to say.
It seems that the peasants are hostile. How can I convince them otherwise?
I don't know. I mean, it is a sin to, like, attack me, probably, but they'll probably weasel their way out of it, right? They do need my help. I don't think that threats or call to their Christian values will help. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So.
You want to beat me? I alone can help you. And the bride? You think she wanted to curse her own groom? She wanted to get married as soon as possible. Why would she hurt her guests? She didn't transform the procession. Some man did it. Many people saw it. Ask those who weren't turned.
All right. We believe you this time. But you better bring back my son.
I'm going to lift the curse. Soon everyone will be at home.
After discussing your arguments, the peasants disperse. One old lady even blesses you and gives you some milk. The bride opens the gates and thanks you for your help.
With the amount of sins you do, it's probably a good deed. What? I've only done 105 sins. This road is a wide one. I rarely walk down one this big. I'm guessing that, like, you can just choose not to, like, use the chorts at all. And it just makes the game, like, a lot harder, but you don't gain any sin. Since they have, like, restrictions they put on you.
While hurrying to Vilgard, you walk onto the main road and see a dark whirlwind coming your way. In a moment, you realize it to be a chort swarm and open the black book.
Prepare to fight. You're confronted by a whole swarm of chorts. They won't back down until you've driven them all away by force. Oh. Each slain chort will be replaced by a new one until the swarm is depleted, when the counter reaches 0. You win when the swarm is depleted and all chorts on the battlefield are dead. Okay. Well, George. I just don't have the hit all enemies one. Ooh. To the page to add firm. I could add that to my... Oh, it doesn't matter now, I guess. Where's my... This. I have a gesture. I don't think I'll take any damage. I'm going to activate this anyway, just in case. Well. Okay. Have some extra sin for fun. Very good. Double curse. Removes negative status if all colors are white and adds 5 defense. That could be good. I don't know if I'll be able to get it out all white, though. I don't think I'll use double curse, though.
The last chort disappears into black flames. You can only wonder who set this swarm upon you.
I mean, probably the nerd who keeps on harassing me. Kanisika Village. I haven't heard anything about this village. What do they even do here? Sell books, or as the name implies? Maybe they sell books, I guess, huh?
You carefully move along the silent street, looking at the carved windows of the rich houses. Suddenly, you hear 2 muffled voices coming from the town cemetery.
Eavesdrop.
At least I remember you, right, Ilya? When will you stop already, you spawn of the devil? What if the left one and the right one pop up? What then, huh?
Well, they surely won't. They've forgotten about you. I've asked around, you know.
Damn. I wish I couldn't see you for a century or so.
That's what I'm talking about. Precisely a century is almost up. And we've been doing so well together, I didn't even touch you. Wait! I smell something.
You decide to stay and listen to the end of the conversation.
You didn't give me quarter, though, did you? I told you. Count the dust, the pine leaves, and you? It's all about cursing someone for you.
And how would you curse weddings without me, huh?
Yeah, those were the days. I stopped processions, alright, and transformed wedding guests. Only I'm going to hell for this.
I saved you from the inferno, didn't I? Just lie here quietly in your grave. Later with that, I smell something foul. A live one. Look, a witch is eavesdropping on us.
Well, we'll scrug her now, won't we?
Oh no, a ghost and a demon. Books was the first thing you thought of when hearing the village's name as well. Definitely, yes. It's I pronounced it so well. It perfectly translated. Oh well, that's them dead. And you know, have a little like a little treat. There you go. Choose a page and add an effect. One extra damage. I guess. I mean, it's not bad. It's not good. I meant to remove my ribbon, now that the wedding has been ruined. Actually, I don't even know if this is good or not. I haven't noticed it being good, but none of my fights have lasted very long. Maybe I'll put this on, just to give myself an extra bless at the start of the round. Aleshkino village. I have to find Alexander. He won't get away with it.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the well with the holy water. A prayer is read. After the ritual is over, the group disperses except for one old man, who continues to cross himself.
What, girl? Came to drink your fill? No, can do. The well's gone dry. The Lord punishes.
When did the well go dry?
Only recently. Up until now, everything was fine.
I may be able to fix it.
You know something? That's good. The only thing more important in life than knowledge is the belief in God.
You describe your acquaintance and ask about Alexander.
There are hundreds of rich Alexanders like that all over Perm, pretty girl. You think you can find yours here? I've lived here in Alyoshkina for a long time, girl. I may be able to help you. This village used to belong to landlords. Our masters weren't cruel, but they were somewhat peculiar. What were their names, lords? Help me. Can't remember. But they were interested in demons and Zagabors. Their servants used to talk about how they performed some kind of mansion rituals or something. Well, we also had a nowhere girl. What a beauty she was. They took her as nanny for their son. The boy was named Sasha. That's why I'm telling you this. They've moved now. Where? I don't know. Ask around in town.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest.
Okay.
The well seems to have dried up long ago. Your skin crawls when at its bottom, you see the burning eyes of a demon. You look at the peasant, bend over the well, and call out to the spirit in a whisper.
Huh? You scared me, girl. Are you a Khaldun?
What are you doing down there? You're a Polivoy, not a well spirit. The well is dry because of you.
A guardian spirit of the fields.
I send the water away. How would I stay down here otherwise? I can't go back to my fields at night, so I just wait here until the morning. Some wicked chorts turned up in my field. They won't leave me alone. All night they play cards and make noise, so I sleep here at night.
Oh.
Will you leave this well if I deal with those chorts?
Sure I will. What else do I need this place for? I am a Polivoy, not a well spirit.
Yeah, I know.
I'll help you then. Soon it will be quiet at night in your field. What kind of chort are you?
Well, we already established.
I am a Polivoy. I look after fields. I guard them.
but this time the chorts were too strong. I tend to the grasses and look after the cattle if they graze on my field. There is a little of our kind left here.
In the village, you spot a group of peasants with a priest. The father sprinkles the... You whisper a prayer and catch your breath.
That's over here, Dragon. Coolio, you take care. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Aleshkin Fields. This is the place Chorts chose to inhabit and disturb the Polivoy.
In the field, you find a noisy company of chorts immersed in a game of cards. When you order them to leave the field, they laugh and offer you a bet. If you win, they'll leave the field be. But if you lose, they'll take your soul.
Sure, why not? Fyodor, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, these are my chorts. Ooh. Whoops. Interesting. Interesting that this has happened. The consequences of my actions lain before me. Well, I don't want to take all those cards, so unfortunately I have to use all of my trump cards to get out of that. Probably was a mistake, honestly. Oh, that's my trump card. Whoops. Well, luckily I'm not the one fighting here. Hey. Cheater. Hell yeah. Victory. No wonder Fyodor fails to weave sand ropes all the time. He's just playing cards all day long. Yeah, you're right. I should punish him when he gets back. Metternich Squad. I'm not using this one, but it keeps popping up.
After getting rid of the chorts, you get back to the village. The thankful Polivoy gives you a treasure consisting of copper coins and a silver dish, which he found in his field.
Wow. Klepnikov Road. I didn't even get a chance to, talk to anybody about Alexander. Alright, well. The road leads to me to the riverbank.
There's a winding trail that leads through the gloomy woods to the place where cattle graze. For some reason, people call it a road. You cautiously look around and suddenly hear muted growling from the shadows. Could it be your imagination?
It's probably fine.
You step inside the inky shadows and look around. It's silent, and only the branches whisper something to the cold wind.
Dang. This is the place where the shepherd was attacked by wolves. They were probably the wedding guests.
The bank is wrapped in a slippery fog. You look into the milky veil, expecting to see running wolf shadows, but notice only the swirls of the slippery haze. After looking around, you notice some wolf tracks on the sand, and a torn-up shepherd's accordion.
Inspect it.
This instrument obviously went through the paws of some wild beast. Its body is scratched with claws, and the bellows are torn to shreds. In the grills of the instrument, you find a broken wolf tooth.
I receive more teeth. That's cool. Unfortunately, I kind of like my build how it is, and I don't want to add anything or take anything away.
The tracks are leading east and are lost in the forest fog. You follow them for some time, but you finally lose them, along with your sense of direction. Suddenly, you're injured by a sharp branch that came out of nowhere.
Freaking Kolduns. Their curses. Anifilov drop. They say cliffs are haunted places. It is because they're closer to the Hell's Fires. Is it because they're closer to the Hell's Fires? Dunno. Could be.
There's a drop near the road. It's notorious for the stories told of it. They say 2 bandits killed each other here in a dispute over money. They were both buried here. They say the reason for their fight is still at the bottom of this ravine.
Get on down there.
It smells of rot and graveyard dampness at the bottom. You find 3 old graves here.
Dig them up.
You turn up some stones in search of the promised treasures. Unfortunately, you don't find even a single ruble, but you have disturbed the spirits.
Dang. Dang old bandit spirits. How'd you drown down here? You have a lot more life. Oh, I attack you instead. Ooh. What am I gonna do here? That. Choose a page and add a +1. I mean, I don't think I need it. I didn't quite kill. Shame. Didn't need the shield, though. I don't think I even need to worry. Yeah, 20 damage straight out. I guess I could have healed myself, maybe. Ward, well versed. Sure. It's not bad. An evil Koldun. You should never offend a Koldun at a wedding, not to mention the things he might do if you don't invite him. Once, for instance, a Koldun stood at the front of a wedding procession, stuck his staff in the ground, and the horses wheezed and stopped dead in their tracks. It didn't occur to the best man, also a Koldun, that the road had been stolen away and needed to be reclaimed. In the meantime, the evil Koldun whispered some words and turned the entire procession into bears that ran into the woods. Later, a hunter told of 2 bears he had just killed. The first had a body just like a man. When the hunter skinned the 2 bears, he saw that the first had a leather pouch. The second had some beads under the fur. As it turned out, these bears were the bride and groom. The trick with the staff was a simple one. It was smeared with a wolf fat. The horses sensed a beast nearby and would go no further. Interesting. Feels unrelated. Been to Sheridan once before. Yes. I've definitely not been here.
Even after sunset, the town is boiling with activity. The shops and stalls are open. Your eyes are dragged towards high stone domes and merchant houses almost against your will. You soon find a hunting shop old Yegor was telling you about.
Okay. Well, we've got a Zagaver merchant, which I don't care that much about at the moment. This is probably the person I need to talk to. And you have baubles for me to buy, I bet.
Buy an amulet and a trinket. Buy a potion, then drink it. You'll be as healthy as a boar. Demons fleeing from your roar.
Indeed. Okay, what do you got for me? Anything that boosts my my blessings and whatnot? No spikes, no eloquence, no bless on battle start 3. I got one of those already. It's probably not a problem to get more. But prayer is better than bless. I'm looking for prayer more than anything. That's piety. That's defense. Prayer on battle start. Nikola's galosh. In Zelanyada village, the sculpture wears down its galoshes during the year. People worship them. One prayer on battle start replenishes 5 HP. It's not bad. I don't need it though. Yeah, none of these are good for me. A whirl. Okay. Merchant. Book merchant. Oh, herb merchant. I don't really need any more of these. Well, actually, I don't actually know how many wolves there are. I thought there was 3, but they said several of the bridesmaids got turned, so there's probably more than 3.
We didn't see you at Mr. Nikolsky's house yesterday. Did something happen?
Oh, right. The Dvorovoys have lost the key, and I was left without a dress at the last possible moment.
A Slavic spirit of the courtyard, often associated with barns and stables.
I couldn't afford to show up like some kind of unkempt peasant girl now, could I? What are you looking at, girl? By whose orders are you here?
You question the townswomen about your acquaintance.
I know who you're talking about. This family is definitely of means.
I heard he's the sole heir.
I think their family estate is somewhere in the suburbs.
I accidentally overheard your conversation. I can help. Even if the key is lost, there's a popular remedy. I can give the right herb to those Cherdon women. What was that herb that opened locks?
Break herb.
Here. Press this break herb onto the lock and it will open.
Open the lock with an herb? Are you jesting?
Wait. An Nelwer helped my servants one time. He also used a herb. Surprisingly, it helped. Everything is possible nowadays. Have you heard how the spiritual sense of Mr. S went?
Yes, really. Thank you for your help. I've heard of the potential of folk remedies, but I wouldn't think it would be applicable to locks. Here, buy yourself a pryanik.
17 for a freaking piece of bread or whatever? Dang. It's out of control here. I'm not gonna play cards.
A couple of tiny chorts are sitting on the drunkard's left shoulder. Perhaps they're to blame for his present state.
Vanish.
This puny thing isn't worth a Zagavar. The moment you touch your book, the demons disappear, muttering angrily. The peasant, it seems, has started to breathe more steadily.
God, my sin.
Lowest price around! Come get your newspaper!
What's the Cherdon Daily?
The latest news from across the Uyezd. It's cheap. Buy one. I might not be here tomorrow. Buy it now. You won't get any poorer.
Not a very good sales pitch. The Sheridan Daily, Uyezd paper, Solikamsk Daily. The salt refinery is organizing a grand celebration to honor a local saint. The manufactory owner claims he managed to ward off the forces of evil with the assistance of a talented witch from Vilgert. This claim is reinforced by the reappearance of brine in the salt pits. The Forest of Mystery. Our land is famous for its wealth, as well as the vastness of its forests, which spreads across the Uyezd. One of these forests has late become a subject of rumors, according to various hunters, evil spirits around within. It is possible the forest will become a tasty morsel for anyone brave enough and not prone to superstitions or belief to venture into it. A telegraph mishap. The telegraph line between our Uyezd and Solikamsk was damaged in a most mysterious way. At present, the guilty parties are unknown. However, the deputy's shortcomings will be chastened with the utmost austerity. Vanished without a trace. It has been several years since our governorate, our holy land of Perm, has been the subject of an alarming, horrifying news. The village of Nemzia, dear to all who have had a chance to visit it in a sparse moment of leisure, vanished without a trace, like the moon behind an inky cloud. Where has it gone? Who is to blame? A police investigation is underway.
Mr. Fairbanks? I need to question you about one of your buyers.
I don't care what you need.
A hunter had to buy supplies from you. His name is Irad.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here.
Okay. I guess I shouldn't speak to him yet, I think.
huge town. I can't even count the churches here.
I haven't even spoken to the initial person I was probably supposed to speak to. Oh no, just a different person. Why are there two merchants that both sell herbs? That seems like a bad idea. Yeah, they both sell herbs.
Looks like the shop is closed.
Oh, well.
Seek me out, girl, and I will grant you no.
I don't need your Zagavers, but I'll look anyway. Yeah, I don't need those. So how was I meant to know that he was gone? And how was I meant to know he buys from this person? There's nothing over here. Alright, fine. I got to freaking curse this guy or pay this guy, I don't know.
Mr. Fairbanks?
I don't...
A hunter had to buy supplies from you.
A peasant girl doesn't belong here.
You hold out a handful of coins. Looks like the merchant is ready to help you now. It's a pity he hasn't become less arrogant.
Alright. I'll tell you about your hunter, but leave me alone.
It's a cool hat.
Irat lives on the edge of Cherden, in the east. I haven't seen him in my shop for a long time. I don't know why you would need him, and I don't care. I think he's finished hunting. Well, don't just stand here in front of the shop. You've learned what you need, so go. Well, don't just stand here.
I was gonna curse him, but it wouldn't let me. Shame. To the east? I guess I just lead through this way, eh? The Hunter's Hut. It's the Hunter's Hut on the outskirts of town. I hope Fairbanks hasn't lied to me.
The welcoming light of the Hunter's Lodge is lost among the gloomy outline of pines at the forest's edge. The trees look like stern guardians, standing watch over the grim secrets of the forest. The host is standing near the house.
God bless.
Salam. Who are you?
I'm a granddaughter of Igor Churov, a knower from Vilgard.
Vasilisa. Long time no see. I remember when you were this tall. Well, what brings you here?
Grandpa told me you've known each other for a long time. So you know me as well.
I saw you when I visited Igor. You were little then. They didn't call him Old Igor then.
Did he help you?
He did. But all was not well. It's a long story.
I came for help. I need to go to the forest, track the wolves.
The wolves, you say?
You tell him about the events of the wedding.
It so happens that I know. I'll help you. I've known Shuralev for a long time. I'll guide you through the forest.
Leshir.
You think the Leshy is to blame? But how will we find the wolves?
Cool bird, yes. It's a falcon of some description.
We will, Alabirga, we will.
Lord willing.
The wolves are gathering in the pack. They'll need a leader. The tracks are leading to Palud, so we'll go there.
Palud Stone is a mountain in the east of Cherden.
I was thinking, where did so many wolves come from? It turns out it's your doing.
This man is to blame, Alexander.
I hear, but he failed to protect. Now your wolves are running amok. They wounded my falcon. They could start attacking people. We need to hurry.
How did they wound your falcon? Why was your falcon on the ground? Falcon flies. Wolves can't.
You're hunting with a falcon? I don't remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it's a rare skill. So what now? The curse is passed on to him, but the bite is a weak one.
Let me have a look at your bird.
The wound has almost closed, but the falcon looks bad. You feel the traces of the curse on the wound.
The falcon needs a herb, but which one would be good for a curse?
I'm pretty sure it's Peter's Cross. Removes poison and waste, not curse. It's Archilian or Peter's Cross. Archilian.
Maybe Arkelin?
What do you mean?
No, it's from the evil eye.
What do you mean? Absolutely not. I refuse. You will not take this from me, game. Reload! I've save scummed all day today. I'm not in the mood.
The welcoming light of the Hunter's Lodge.
God,
So,
I'm a
well, what?
Grandpa,
Did
he have...
He did.
I came for...
You tell...
It's all...
You think...
Well,
This...
they could start attacking people.
You're hunting?
Time travel.
The falcon needs a herb. But which one would be good for the curse?
Peter's Cross? I mean, like, which one? Herb. Adam's head won't remove the curse. Archilian's not for this either. Yes, it is. It's for curse. It's literally for curse.
I don't think we can manage without this herb. You need Peter's Cross. I think we can find it nearby.
You search the closest glades, and soon find the herb you seek. Several Zagavers, and the falcon is cured.
I feel robbed, frankly.
Thank Allah. Thank you, Vasilisa. Igor didn't study you in vain. Take it. I know the feather will be useful in a sorcery.
We need to hurry. They could scatter, and then we won't be able to find them.
This is the second time that I've had to reload, specifically because one of the dialogue options didn't have, like, the right information associated with it.
It seems some of them are
Today.
going towards the hunter. Be careful. It seems some of them are going towards the hunter. Be careful.
Nice. Double audio. It's always fun when they leave in the audio mistakes.
Several wolf-like figures emerge from the forest. The beasts do not waste any time for their attack.
Oh, they're just coming at me right away, huh? They don't have red eyes. These are regular wolves. Oops, I forgot a gesture. Oops. Not well. Ow. 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 Oh, my heals. Why don't I have any heals? Oh, whatever. 27 doll enemies, that'll kill them all. I don't need either of these.
The wounded beasts retreat with fangs bared.
Remove the curses. But they didn't have red eyes.
With the help of a few old Zagavers, one of the attackers turns into a human. The rest of the beasts, who were ordinary wolves, hide in the forest. You feel the power that fills the Black Book. The seal is still intact, but you're on the right path.
Allah, it's true. He turned back.
What's going on? Have you drank too much?
I wish that were the case. You had a curse on you. Now you're safe. Go home.
Good. Thank you, Vasilisa.
We saved one. How many are left?
Some of the questions are just nonsense. Yeah, I mean, like, it's good for the most part, but occasionally they come up like that. It's kind of like,
Yes, we need to stock up on herbs to break the curse.
You can find the herbs all over the forest. Let's rest a bit and get going. Follow me. I have a samovar ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't realize Morteshka was just like hanging out with me still. I mean, I knew he was in my party, but I didn't know he's like following me around. Also, why do you have a laid bear trap? Why is your bear trap set in your rafters? He's a good boy, yeah. Don't let him eat the hawk, or the falcon.
What a cozy izba.
Hush, Proshka. You'll scare the hunter.
He won't hear anything. Not unless I want to. If I'm dealing with a regular human, he won't know a thing that I'm saying. He thinks I'm purring. Ha! Don't worry. We'll catch your friends soon enough. And put them on a nice strong chain.
It's not funny. What if they've already tried some wolf food?
Then all the better reason for the chain.
Proshka.
What's wolf food? Animals? It's to catch raptor bears, you're right. I'd forgotten about raptor bears. Proshka's huge. Look how big Proshka is. It's like dog-sized. I mean, he is the god of the northern winds. Okay, what new cards did I get that I do not want? I do not remember what they were called, but there were a couple. I'll hold on to this, because I think it could be useful. I don't need that, it's only 1 extra damage. This one is probably pretty good, I'll keep that. I guess I can keep that, maybe. I don't know what I added. Didn't feel like I added that many things. I was down to like 29, but I don't know what I took away or added. Okay, swarm of rats to eat all the stored food of the peasant family. Alright. Man, these are really bad curses, huh? Fyodor failed to count all the needles because he was busy playing cards in a field. Got an Odalin herb. Steam was unable to find a good thief. Cunning chort climbed into the skin of a dead man. He even blinded a government worker. Now his family has no source of income. Yeesh. And infest crops with worms. Worms ate part of the harvest. Okay. Animals. Oh, that's a terrible one. Make the chickens kill their chicks? Oh, that's very sad. Hunger. We have hunger. Mate. Pokcha. We can send... Oh, they're still there. Never mind. Mind, weather, mind. Meaningless. Fyodor, good luck. Catch dawn. We don't have fire. We just have mind, animals, and weather. Okay, well, Makarko, go for whatever. And you're calamity. We don't have calamity, so go for mind. Got a feather that I'm not going to use. It's fine.
It's better to go in the dark. We may not be able to find werewolves during the daytime.
Okay.
Did Grandpa help you in the past?
There was this incident with Shorale, but I wasn't able to give this chart his due. Maybe it's for the better that you showed up. With the nowhere, we'll be able to track the Leshy.
I need a magic herb. Do you know where they can grow?
To the east of Kolva, all the forests are old, all with masters. That means you'll find your herb there.
How will we search for wedding guests?
We'll follow their tracks. Alaberga, we'll track down every one of them. Looks like they went to Pollute Stone. We'll find them there.
Mm-hmm. Does the Falcon play cards? No, just Proshka. Can I just like not? Okay, I didn't really want to play. I just wanted to see if the Falcon played. Abandoned village. People left this village long ago. It makes me sad to see all these empty houses. It's as if I lived here once myself. Oh, maybe I should bring along a different person. Instead of Proshka, I should bring along the other guy. I guess
Several
I can't
steps
choose
over
now.
old moss are enough for the constant murmur of fir branches to cover you entirely. Before you, you see the rotting wooden frames of an abandoned village. You think to yourself, is this the fate of everything on this earth? In the corners of the abandoned rooms, you see stoves like stone dead men. You peek into one izba and then into another. The village is abandoned by people and spirits alike. On the road, you see a wooden whistle. It belongs to Petka. It looks like you're on the right path. A circle made of meadow flowers is in the middle of the village. Accompanied by a cold wind, the old secrets the grim fir branches speak of causes the white petals of cuckoo's tears to shiver with fear. You whisper the secret words and pick the herbs that grow here. But will it be enough for all the cursed?
I don't know. I have 4.
Ayrat notices a wolf footprint among the rotten boards and impassable nettle. He says a lot of beasts have come through here recently. The path leads to the east. You also see some pieces of cloth. These are the cursed wolves.
I had meant to buy a bunch of herbs from the shopkeepers. Oh, I got 7 now. I should have enough. I had meant to grab a bunch of herbs from the shopkeepers when I was in the town, but I'd forgotten before leaving. And then it was too late. Nowhere versus nowhere. There's nothing worse than 2 Kolduns coming to blows. Once, one of them, Nikita, was visiting us. The second one, Makar, who was a tad younger, came to guzzle some oat mash. So Nikita says, "Why did you come over uninvited? Go mind your own business. You're not the boss of me. What with such little power you have left?" "We'll see about that. Why don't you, kind host, step out? Things in here are about to get ugly." So everyone left except me. I stayed in the corner, hiding stealthily on the stove. They even gave me 2 shops, yeah. I hope I do have enough herbs, because I did mean to buy some more, but I didn't. The closer to Palud, the more frightening the force becomes. I should get out of here as soon as possible. Reality itself seems different here.
Ayrat leads you along the wolf tracks. Sometimes he lets his falcon fly, and it seems to help him stay on the right path. The moss under your feet grumbles with every step. Shadows peer out from among the gloomy pines. Or could it be you're just seeing invisible spirits among the rustling branches? The hunter looks around intensely and proposes to continue the journey. He makes hints about the Leshi and spits. After making mention of this spirit, your guide starts to nervously look around at the surrounding darkness.
The chewed riverbank. It seems a hunter spotted some wolf tracks leading to the bank. Wow.
In the trembling light of the dying fire, you see a fisherman fighting a wolf pack. He tries to get away on a boat, fighting the beasts with his oar.
Help. Hello, hungry wolves. How you doing? Not that. Okay, what do we got? We got a gesture. That's perfect. We can kill one. Right, straight out. I also have Proshka give me a little healy, or a little shield. Use Virava. Or once and for wait, Virava. Gesture. Big wolf. And then chuck regeneration on. Yeah. Oh, it's a lot of wolves. Thank you, Proshka. Okay, that'll do 22 to all enemies. I don't have any more. Yeah. Okay, I can use this to give myself gesture on that. I'm gonna need to attack again on you. That's plenty of damage to kill them. And I guess that's fine. I'll add this just to give myself some more later for next turn. Two wolves. 23 damage. But if I give myself an extra 4, it'll do more. Well, actually, I guess I could just... Is that going to be enough damage? It might do. 23, 24, 28, and then 28. Yeah, it'll be enough. Okay, cool. Apparently I misjudged the amount of damage I was doing. Or I accidentally used the same attack on that wolf. No, I can't have you flee the battle. I don't know what happens. Sin. Okay, I don't want any of these.
The rest of the wolves scatter. Looks like there were no werewolves among them.
Damn.
The grateful fisherman gives you all his money and his evening catch. After that, he crosses himself and bows to Palyut. He assumes it was him who brought you.
Vishera. The Vishera River is famous not only for being the main passage route before the taiga was cleared to make way for roads, but also for legends regarding its origin. Long ago, two blood brothers, Palud and Vetlan, fought for the heart of the beautiful Vishera and killed each other. The beauty's tears became the only mountain river in the Peram region. The bodies of the giant brothers turned into rocks and cliffs. Eastern Swamp, the source of the Vishera, has turned into a swamp. Swamps have always been evil places. This place is even more so.
A gloomy river has slowly filled this glade, turning it into a rotting sore. You notice a black figure that jumps from hillock to hillock, all along the way, twitching in a strange manner. Your blood runs cold.
Pursue the shadow.
Greedy swamp sludge grabs onto you when you try to catch up to the strange shadow. It's a werewolf. You call out to the wolf, but he only glances at you before disappearing into the trees. One more step. You're very close, but a strange half-wolf chort appears with his retinue from the thicket.
I'll kill you. Oh, I was gonna say, how are you a half-wolf? But I guess it's like a wolf centaur. It's like literally half-wolf, not like figuratively like a werewolf, half-wolf. It's a wolf and also a person. Kind of fused together. Wow, you got a lot of health, huh? Second brother's word. George the father. Give me some defense. Give me eloquence. And that's not gonna kill. Well, actually it might. How much does this do? 10? It'll definitely do more than 10. How much is this gonna do? Is this gonna do enough? I don't think it'll do enough to kill. Give me this. No, that doesn't really work very well. I need it. He's just well versed. Give me this, I guess, then. It's 5 damage? Well, I guess I'll take this. It would have been enough. It's 2/3 wolf. Well, the wolf's back legs, I think, are also human legs, kind of. Well, maybe not. They're wolf legs. Oh, you shielded the wolf. Well, I expected you to shield yourself. Slumber? Oh, can use allies ability. Oh, you're gonna make Morteshka fall asleep. I'd rather you didn't. That's enough to kill. Use a well-versed eloquence, a gesture as well. In fact, let's use that gesture on you instead. Let's use this one on. And then... Oh, actually, you know what? Use that. Because this will do 21, it won't kill. Oh, actually does. Oh, he has 30 life. That's right, that's right, that's right. I forgot about the shield. That's why I was attacking with so many. Okay. Let's see then. So if I attack with both of these, that'll be 42 damage coming in. Not going to be enough, but alright. So instead I'll just switch it out with something else. 17, and then I need to use this as well just to kill it. Probably that'll be enough. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not... It's a kind of it's a big math number. I can't be bothered to figure it out. It was way more than enough. Oh, you're doing a lot of damage to me. Well, you're probably gonna die. Sleepy kitty. Yeah. Let him. I'm far stronger than this thing is. I'll take a little bit of damage. Oh, that's curse. Oh, I thought that was weaken or whatever. Whoops. Oh, it didn't even damage me. Why? I didn't have that big a shield, did I? Oh, did this activate? Is that why? Yeah, okay, it was curse. Oh, it scared me for a second. Can you tell me something about the interface? I guess. I'll hang out in combat until you tell me about it, because I assume it's related to combat. You hover your Zagavers game sums up the damage numbers above it. Yeah, that's true, but I was trying to parse the damage through the well, so that yeah. I ended up focusing all the damage on the wolf, but I was planning to split the damage, so I was trying to math out the wolf's damage, and then I ended up changing it purely to the Wow, I've never drawn a hand that didn't have damage in it. Uh-oh. Well, it's fine. I'm not going to take any damage. I just... surprised that I don't have any, thing to do here. Oh my god, that curse is so strong. That curse was so strong. 21 weakness. Have a gesture. I'll vaguely gesture at you. I don't want any of these. I'll take double curse. Yeah, leveled up. Sweet. I'm not level 19 yet. Give me that. Hunter's Isba. This Isba was used by hunters during their winter hunt.
Shaggy fir trees are hugging a roughly built house, as if they are trying to close up a wound on the mossy bed of the forest. This Isba is usually empty in the summer, but Ayrat notices human footprints leading to the ravine. You are able to find some cuckoo's tears flowers and pick them while reading Zagavers.
Nice.
Hunters often store supplies in case of a rainy day. Likewise, in this Isba, you find a bark box with canned goods.
Sure.
You stealthily put the supplies in your bag. The tracks lead to a foggy ravine and disappear near its edge. You stop in hesitation. Are they worth following?
I mean, why wouldn't they be? I can't see anything from here. What's hiding there? Was that a shadow just now? Misty ravine. I need all the balalaikas. I missed one somewhere back in
A
the...
slimy fog flows at the
One of the other
bottom of
ones.
this ravine. First, you hear hissing, and then a man emerges from the dark. Living snakes slither up and down his staff. He's dragging a whining wolf with red eyes on a chain.
I don't know I've ever heard fog described as slimy before.
God helps.
God helps. Let the wolf go. It's no ordinary beast.
I'm not playing games with you, girl. I can see that you are a knower yourself. These werewolves is my prey. So if you want to leave here alive, don't stand in my way.
I don't want to fight the snake sorcerer.
Listen, give me this werewolf and I will lift his curse. Why do you want him anyway?
Lift the curse. So what? As soon as he entered my ravine, I saw by his eyes that he was a werewolf. I'll lift the curse myself as soon as we get to the village. And his relatives will reward me for that. And if I make him human now, I'll have to watch over him. If he's on a chain like this, he'll run there by himself.
So you want a reward? Will you accept it from my hands?
Why not? I have the herbs I need right here. Do you have rubbles?
Rubbles? Oh yeah, sure, 15's not bad.
Be it as you wish. Give me the chain.
The Khaldun tosses you the chain and the magic herb, after which he disappears into the fog. You lift the curse from the werewolf and feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right track.
Vasilisa, what happened? Where are we?
You were turned into a wolf, and then a snake Khaldun nearly took you.
You tell the girl about the recent events and help her get to the road leading to Pakcha. After that, you continue along your way.
The Khaldun and his snakes. Take our river, Bishaika, for instance. People say that in the olden days, a mighty and wicked Khaldun lived on the left shore across from our village. He had a mastery over snakes. You could summon them and tie them into knots. He wasn't the boastful kind, but knew his business well. Once he wanted to set his snakes on our village, but couldn't manage it. Around that time of year, the wind had blown seeds of the Merekech herb onto the right shore. The snakes were afraid of it, and wouldn't swim across to the other side. Thus the sorcerer didn't succeed in his misdoings. But boy, after freaking Merekech season was over, those snakes infested the town. My god, we should have like ran them out. Palud Mountain. They say that Palud was the name of a mighty hero. When he defeated all of his enemies, he went underground to sleep, waiting for his time to return.
The closer you are to Palud, the grimmer the hunter becomes. This is also reflected in the falcon. The bird becomes weaker, as if its malady is returning. The wolf path leads you to the naked bones of the Palud stone. Ayrat points to the mountain. The werewolves went in that direction. He stops mid-sentence. You see two creatures between the trees. You can't make them out clearly in the dark. A wolf and a man.
Sneak after them.
A tall man walks between the opening branches. A beast following him obediently turns out to be only a cub. You can make out leftover human clothes. It is a boy that you know, Peitka. If he dies in wolf form, he will also die as a human. You can't afford to miss your mark.
Right.
The man strides on, and you try to follow him. It seems for a moment the werewolf recognizes you, but after the stranger's touch, his eyes become those of a beast again.
Wait, isn't that cursed Peitka?
Yells.
God helps. Who are you?
The man looks at you sullenly and doesn't say a word. You don't feel the presence of demons, and he doesn't look like a Leshy.
Let the wolf cub go. It's not a beast. You hear me?
The man doesn't pay you any attention and walks on.
Petька, it's me, Vasilisa. Remember?
The cub looks at you, but doesn't recognize you. There's nothing human in his eyes.
Maybe I can remind Petька that he's not a wolf.
Brute.
Look what I found, Petька. Don't you want to banish some coldoons?
The cub runs to you sheepishly. The stranger watches Petьka with gloomy eyes, but doesn't try to stop him.
I mean, I don't need to attack the guy. But he is a werewolf, so he's probably one of the guys I have to fight. Right?
You! Let the wolf cub go!
We already did.
The stranger raises his furry fists and gets ready for a fight.
Summon more evil spirits. Okay, whatever. Fine. I need more. My George the Fathers aren't being drawn on my first turn anymore. It's kind of annoying me. I need those. Yeah. All right. On that. I don't need shield, but don't need anything else. Just well versed my George the Father, I guess. Oh my god, an evil spirit. Oh my god, 4 times 5, huh? Yikes. What was my... I don't know. It's too late. Okay. Big attack. $23 to all, 22. Let's use that on you instead. There you go. 22, 23, okay. Give me a shield, Morteshka. I'm using one white scroll. I guess I'll use another one here. Woo. Okay. Something more? Alright then. Thermal burst. Fierce. Ah, we don't have any. We only have this one, I guess. Alright, well. Not very useful in this fight, but damage is damage. I wonder if I should have just left this guy alone. Probably wasn't hurting nobody. Oh, he's healing himself for 40, jeez. Oh wait, he's dying. Okay. I can... Let's do that instead. That's fine. It'll work. Oop, I already had that one, apparently.
When you feel that you've won the battle, the stranger runs away towards Palyud with inhuman speed.
No,
he leaves the wolf cub behind.
I wanted to, like, cure him.
Ah, damn, he escaped.
I think we can catch him. We're following the tracks, right?
Ah, yeah. He won't escape. Let's camp here. We need to catch her breath.
The Bashkir frowns and starts to make a fire. All that's left for you is to deal with Petьka. You approach the werewolf boy. His eyes are silently begging you for help.
Let him go? What do you mean? I never liked you, Petьka.
You perform the ritual, and the wolf cub turns into Petka. The boy loses consciousness. You lay him in your camp and catch your breath.
How you doing, Piotr?
Where are we? I can't remember. It's hard to speak. Seems unfamiliar.
Have you seen other wedding guests?
I can't remember. It's like it was all in a fog, as if they were running. Nikolai was there, beside me. We were back in here, as if called by someone. We ran as fast as we could. That's how we were separated. Then I met an old man. He took me. The others are still near. I still feel it.
Who was that man with you?
The old man. He was bringing me home. I was following him. I heard everything in the forest with them. We heard you too. A kind old man he was.
Whoops.
How do you feel?
I can't remember. I used to live in the village, not in the forest, right? How much time has passed? A lot?
The boy stares at the flames without blinking. It seems that he is lost in his thoughts.
You weren't very surprised by the spirit.
It's not my first day in the forest. I've seen things.
So now we climb the mountain?
The werewolves are running to the pack leader, the master of this mountain. I know the way. I'll guide you. Rest now.
Who was that man? He doesn't look like a chort.
This was Shurale from Palud. Who else? I would recognize him in any form. Werewolves run towards him. If knowers of priests don't turn them back, they stay wild beasts for life. A person dear to me disappeared once, and old Yegor helped me to make a charter.
Request to the Leshy is written in a birch bark and left in the threshold of the world of men in the forest.
The Leshy didn't give her back anyway. He took her for himself. He, by Palud. That means it was him. He was afraid to show himself to me. Now we're going to track him down.
Was it long ago that old Yegor helped you?
Long ago. You were still little. When the charter didn't help, we went searching by ourselves. We found my wife, but it was too late.
Chorts. We send torrential rains, flooded some manors, mansions even. Caught Dawn in a bottle. We didn't catch Dawn in a bottle. Strife. Mind, animals, fire, mind, meaningless, weather. Your weather. And you're going back to go and catch water in a sieve. Sure, you'll manage. I only had 2 companions anyway. The Black Book. I noticed that I was having a hard time getting my George the Father pages again. So I think I need to thin the deck out, but I don't know what to get rid of. I guess Satanale I don't need. I was using that for fun. Same with that, like this I don't need. I don't need the Shukabaluga. Actually, that's pretty good for George the Father. I'm okay keeping that one. I don't think I need this one. It's not bad, but I don't think I need it. It takes up space. Once and Forever, I don't draw or use often enough. Making George the Father into a gesture is pretty helpful. Refresh a companion's ability, I'll keep on. I don't think I'm going to use Firm Knife. I was using that for a while, but I didn't feel like I needed it that much. It didn't happen often enough to be useful. Straight out 9 damage is pretty good here. Style removes negative statuses. I kind of want this because it removes my negative statuses if I can get, you know, all white pages. So that's not too bad. Gria I can keep. Well-versed. Weakness. This was really good. I'll keep this. This is really situational. It's good damage. Is it getting stronger? No. Oh, right. No, I'm leveling up my... I'm leveling up my damage. That's why. This is just nice to have. Piety 2 and Bless 3. I don't think this ever... Like, Bless 3 is nice, but I don't know if the Piety I care about. Like, I could just get... Like, I already have... Well, it's Bless 3. It doesn't have Well-Versed, though. I guess that's kind of my frustration with it. I think that's okay. We're down to 28. We should be able to draw the cards we want.
We're getting close. I say this with all my divinating Susietka authority.
Can you divine anything else?
Nah, I've always been bad at foretelling. Who is? The other Susietkas are also guessing, and they usually are the mark. Don't worry, Vasya. We'll help you and yours. Still, you should stock up on Cuckoo's tears.
I mean, yeah, I'd love to, but where are more? I don't have more. I have a total of, how many left? 8. Oh, I've got quite a lot left. I got more than I looked at than I had last time I looked. Oh, a book merchant. Wow, I don't need that. At the foot of Polud, near the lair. Alright, foot of Polud. Mount Polud looms over us. We'll reach the werewolves soon.
After several hours of rest, you go on your way. Among the forests, at the foot of Polud, you almost forget that Cherdin is somewhere near. This forest looks like it was born at the dawn of time. Your thoughts return to the wedding. Could you do something to prevent Alexander from doing this? Or was this all predetermined by fate?
I got my 30th balalaika. Nowhere versus nowhere. So they're sitting there like that, eyeballing each other. As soon as one tries to say something, the other seals his mouth. I lay whispering to myself, as my granny Galasha taught me. I walk with a blessing from Ispa to porch, from the porch to the yard, from the yard to the gates, under the bright sun to the wide field, and I see the Lord's holy church, its royal doors open. The servant of God Igor charms himself from coldoons and witches, and likes them. Those who cast spells against me, those who count trees in the forest and sand in the sea, may the stars shine brightly upon me, now and forever. Amen.
Evil spirits pull you out of your thoughts. You see their burning eyes among the trees.
Goodness. Evil spirits. Oh, another wolf guy. I guess this doesn't count as part of the Zagalar. Because it disappears the page. Okay, well, let's see. 30 damage. That gets rid of the shield. That's the rest of their health. Yeah. And then I don't... Oh, yeah, why not? Just does more damage. Is it enough to kill? Looks like it might be. It is. Sure, mushroom bread, why not? Antipka. I don't need any more fiends. During his time as Nikota, Pyram's governor, he learned the subtleties of political affairs. Why did I suddenly gain a new chort? Was it just because I gained a level? Oh, level 15 required, dang it. Well, I better get this, since I'm running. I'm getting more chorts. Blood trail. Arat noticed grim markings on the grass and branches. We should learn what happened here.
You stop, feeling witching forces near one of the old pines. You look up. Its branches reach to the skies, and it seems like they have no end, reaching to the top of the world. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east.
It is fun. Like I said earlier, I do like when they kind of like leave in accidental like rereading of voice lines, but I'm wondering like why do people like immediately reread their line if they mess it up instead of like having like a break for a second and then trying again? Like not from like start to finish, obviously. It wouldn't, but like it just seems kind of silly to like, by the tree roots you make out a trail of blood leading east. By the tree roots you make out a trail of blood leading east. Like why wouldn't you just have like a pause where you like, like to show that dialogue isn't connected. It's the second time it's happened today.
You come closer to the tree. Its heavy branches hide you from the outer world. You feel that you have entered an ancient place of an alien power. You follow your witch's sense and study the old pine tree. Among the old roots, you find an ancient bronze figurine looking like a man with a moose head. You sense strong sorcery coming from this item.
Because you have to go through 5,000 more lines of text? I mean, maybe, but I still feel like you'd make like a note or something to like say that you redid a line. I don't know. I'm not a voice actor. Maybe one day, but not now. Prayer on battle start. Prayer 3 is pretty good, but I don't think it affects my first turn. What was that, actually? I picked it up and I didn't read it because it was dialogue. An old Permian god. There were many of them before, but where they disappeared to it's unknown. They might as well be evil spirits today. Moose man.
The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose here. They dragged it somewhere to the east. The hunter says the pack...
Okay. Wolf feast. A bloody trail leads to this glade. I think I can hear the terrible sounds of bones crunching. Might be a trail of blood by the tree roots.
You smell blood as moonlight shines over the wolves gorging themselves in a wild feast. Some of the beasts have red eyes. There's a werewolf in this pack, but it looks like he hasn't been allowed to the prey yet.
Why would I wait?
The sated wolves don't interfere with you when you approach the werewolf. You start to whisper the ritual words, but quickly realize that you can't bring back a werewolf who has tried animal food.
Oh.
The beast tries to bite you, and you jerk your hand away. Judging by the remains of clothing, it's one of the bridesmaids.
I'm reloading the game, I don't care. Why am I supposed to know that? I don't think I've read anywhere that werewolves can't transform back if they've eaten animal food. Also, it says they've been gorging themselves, so I guess I probably couldn't anyway.
As moonlight shines over the wolves.
Oh no, a werewolf in this pack hasn't had his prey yet. I've literally read every single one of these entries.
There's a werewolf in this pack, but it looks like he hasn't been allowed to.
It was mentioned before? No. What was mentioned before is that she said, I hope they haven't tried to eat any food. Any wolf food or something. It didn't say what would happen if they did. It didn't tell me why she hopes that they didn't. I just thought that was a silly line like, ew, it'd be gross if they ate raw meat. There was no indication that it would force them to stay wolves forever. It's not in any of these in any of this information. Like I've read all of these. It's common knowledge. I don't know if that's true. Interfere.
The pack senses your smell and surrounds you in anticipation of defending their prey. You take a deep breath. You cannot kill the werewolf.
Okay. Oh, okay, I've seen the critical health thing. But yeah, again, it's another one of those things where just I don't feel like I have enough information. Now that I know that, which they could have told me at any time, and I could have had in my lore journal, that the wolf will be transformed forever, I won't, you know, I'll interfere early. I feel like the latter half of the game keeps giving me like a lot of information I'm just supposed to know for some reason. Like, that was a line that was mentioned, but it wasn't, like, clear that that's what happened. Just that it was something that exists. Like, I just knew that that meant that they said something about it. Okay, I can't damage all enemies. I do way too much damage for that. It's a lot of damage coming in. Maybe I should block. It'll also buff my... George. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, I guess I could use that. Well, no, it's a gesture. I can use it later. Anyway. What? Why did it attack the What? Why did it attack? Oh, I literally can't fight this battle. Oh, okay, well. Give me a second while I go to my bookbinding and take off this. Killed the werewolf? Yeah, apparently, because I do instant damage to all enemies. It's nice that it failed my mission, though. That's actually annoying. Yeah, why not? I don't have a negative status effect yet, but I have Eloquence. There, now I won't do 10 damage at the start of the turn. Okay, so we attack for 28. Don't do attack all. Don't do attack all. 32 is gonna kill. Let's take that off. No, wait, no, we want to kill. We want to kill them. We don't want to kill the other one. I'm worried about what a firm attack will do. Or, yeah, actually, don't do a firm attack. I don't know what it'll do. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I don't know if a firm attack will just target the middle target. Okay, it's fine.
When the frightened remnants of the wolf pack disappear behind the trees, you take a step towards the werewolf. You perform the ritual, and the wolf turns into a bridesmaid. As soon as you lift the curse, you feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right path.
Where am I? Everything is in a fog.
I came in time. If you had eaten anything, then...
You're giving me the lore? You're giving me the lore after the fact? Don't eat at Leshy's. Another method so that you aren't bound to a Leshy forever is to not eat anything. Once a mother started cursing at her son, "Leshy take you," she said. All of a sudden, the sky got dark and the wind kicked up. An old man flew inside, wearing a basket on his back. "Climb in," he said. Soon the Leshy and the boy were standing in front of an izba in the forest. A tall woman was waiting for them inside. "Feed him," the man said. But he wouldn't eat. The old man went away and came back. "Has he eaten?" "No, he hasn't touched a thing. Not even a piece of white bread." The man flew away again, but the boy still wouldn't eat anything. The old man returned soon after. "Has he eaten?" "No, he hasn't." The old man then returned to the boy, to his mother. See, if I'd gotten this, I would have had at least like a weird sort of like, maybe that's related.
You tell the girl what happened. and help her get to the path leading to Pakcha, after which you go on your way.
I might not have immediately assumed it was correct, but like I would have at least had a chance of knowing that's what happened. Somber forest. Pines and firs grow here in steps, as if they were sitting on benches in a banya. Only there's no end in sight to this banya. Anyway, I'm done complaining about that. It's fine. For now.
Ayrat continues to lead you along the tracks. Soon, the path is surrounded by overhanging trees that look like church walls. In a couple of steps, your way is blocked by a wall of tangled branches. Ayrat frowns and pulls out his axe.
Complaining is fun, though. Yeah, but I feel like this complaint's like me complaining about, like, a game not, like, written by, like, English speakers that's been translated to English. And most of my complaints are that, like, the dialogue isn't clear enough for me, an English speaker, to understand what's going on. So it doesn't feel like a very fair complaint, you know?
You insist on finding another way, and the Bashkir reluctantly agrees. Before getting back on the path, you spend a lot of time.
And about my lack of common knowledge. Yeah, apparently. Look, I just played, in Remnant 2 yesterday, we had a feast. We went to the King's Feast, and we gorged ourselves on all sorts of food, alright? So I'm just sort of in the mood to be ravenous. We had, like, some bush elk, we had some jubhawk, we had some, like groat, or whatever it's called, I don't remember, like a frog or something, I don't know. We had some, like, some weird fancy meat on a platter. We had some elves. We had some live elves who were running around, panicking. I ate them, they were delicious. You know, all sorts of fun food. And so I was just thinking, you know, these wolves deserve a meal. Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah, right. Vishera's tears. They say that the heroic Palud was loved by a girl called Vishera. I don't know. I don't remember how the story goes, but her tears are all that remain. Spring bears her name.
You hear the gentle gurgling of a creek nearby, as well as the steady sighing of branches. You can feel evil spirits. Ahead, on a stone, a rusalka is combing her slimy hair.
Travelers, come.
Oh.
Come closer.
I wasn't expecting a different model.
You can rest here after your long journey.
Don't try your black arts on us. We are Khaldoons ourselves.
It seems that Ayrat has succumbed to sorcery.
Oops.
He steps towards the undead. You grab his sleeve and whisper a Zagavar. The sorcery vanishes. The Rusalka hisses in anger.
Why are you here, you Khaldoons?
Hello there.
Wait, don't be angry. We need to get to the top. We're not going to spoil your creek.
Yes, this is my creek, mine. You want to pass? Pledge a sacrifice to me. Then I'll let you pass. And tell you about the treasure. The other knower left it here, not far away.
What kind of sacrifice do you want?
I know chorts ask you Khaldoons for jobs. Let one of them bring a man to me. As you can see, I only wish for some company.
How about we play cards instead?
Maybe we can play some cards. If I win, you'll tell about the treasure.
So be it. But if you lose, I'll take your soul.
You gotta fight Satan for it. Oh, she's just alone. Yeah. Clovers. Dang. Bam, bam. Bam. Oh, we know that's trump card. No, give it back. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Use all my good cards. Take that. Including the clover I just got again. It's fine. I'm gonna lose, but at least I'll lose in style. Oh. Oh. Fine, I'll take them back. Boo. Boo. Bam. It's almost like she knows how to play the game. Stop making me freaking use my trump cards. I don't want to keep using them. I don't want to take cards, though. I don't want to take useless cards, specifically. Oops, I could have used the king there. Oh well. Or jack, or whatever that is. Oh. Well, look at that. Have a 6. King. Or jack, whatever that is. I win.
Damn witch! Don't be afraid. I will tell you, as we agreed. If you go east, you'll find a cave.
Yeah.
A Khaldun died there. Don't look at me. I didn't kill him. I don't know the reason.
You cross the creek, watching the Rusalka attentively, but she disappears behind the sedge and doesn't show herself.
Nameless cave. It's very strange to me that the demons are just willing to play cards with you. I want a man. I want a sacrifice of a human man. Oh, we can just play cards. That's cool too. Dang. Love a card game. I mean, like you say, I guess she's just lonely. Just wanted somebody to hang out with. The drowned woman told me about an old corpse by the spring outlet. Who could that be? A victim of the Leshy?
The winding creek leads you to an unwelcoming cave. In the gloomy darkness, you make out gray human bones. The air is full of sorcerous power, seeping out of the remains and out of the pistir that's lying nearby. The air is full of sorcerous power, seeping out of the remains and out of the pistir that's lying nearby.
Is it repeated dialogue, or is my game like bugged right now and it just keeps on repeating the last line for some reason? Because this is happening a lot more frequently than I think it should for like a mistaken read, you know?
The clothes are long gone, and all you can say about the deceased is that he died very long ago. Perhaps his remains weren't scattered by wild beasts, because there is still some power left in this place.
Why can I study the bones twice?
The clothes are long gone, and you open the pistir, and several famished and frightened chorts emerge from it. They quickly disappear in the darkness. Inside, you see an old spindle that gives off a malicious power. Who knows? Maybe it was this thing that killed the previous owner.
Well, I don't mind if I do.
A sharp pain pierces your hand when you touch this accursed item. Unable to resist, you put the spindle in your bag.
Demons love gambling. In a lot of stories, even death can be challenged to a game. I guess that's true.
The clothes are long gone, and all you can say...
Okay. Waste 3. Oh, interesting. Your first Zagavar always has Deadman's Spindle on it. It's not bad. I mean, this is better. I guess I could remove... Well, no. Kind of like my prayer. Prayer 1 could be removed to add waste 3, but I do so much damage because of the prayers that I don't think I would need to do that. Bluff above the veil. The Balalaika is here. All the surrounding lands are visible from atop this bluff. What a beautiful view.
Not far from the top of Palyud, you find a glade, basking in the moonlight. It's close to the drop, opening to the forests around you. You feel you can find some healing herbs here.
I'd better look around then, shouldn't I? See one there. Cuckoo tear.
Your thoughts return to the day of the wedding, when you were searching for herbs. You recollect the stories old Yegor used to tell you of Khaldoons who lost a duel. You never thought it could happen to you.
I didn't lose the duel. He just happened to have cheated and cast a spell not at me. Both Uncle Makar and Uncle Nikita are sitting there, beads of sweat on their foreheads, eyes bloodshot. All of a sudden, Nikita goes limp, like an empty sack. Oh, the things Makar did to him. He bound him to the tub with words, not the rope, and made him eat pig slop. Then he made him wash the stove suit. Nikita starts begging him to stop, and Makar tells him, "You get what you deserve. Now go on, but don't wash your mug until morning." Then he says to me, "So, you saw that, did you, Yegor? Well, forget what you've seen, and don't tell anyone." Oh my god, and then he told me? Hello, Crow. How you doing? My goal was to protect the wedding guests. You clearly lost there. I mean, that's true, I suppose. But it's because he cheated. Not because I failed. Hidden herbs. He's an evil wizard. I should have expected cheater. Boy.
I barely remember what happened before the forest grandpa took me. Where did we live, Vasilisa?
Oh, you're from Bakcha, Petka.
He'll remember in time. I've seen it once before. A hunter was led astray by a Shurale, but that one didn't completely come to his senses. This one is still young. He will.
So am I. I'm not an evil wizard. Or I'm not an evil witch or an evil Khaldoon. I'm a sinful Khaldoon. It's different.
That's all right, Petka. We'll make you better. You'll remember.
I want to go home, Vasya. To my mother.
Well, good luck with that, kid. I'm out of here. I wonder how many herbs I'll actually need, because I feel like it's giving me a lot of Cuckoo's Tears. Evil Moon. Never.
Are you ready to take on the Leshy?
I guess. Doubts?
I don't like any of this. Anything can happen. The Forest Master is not an easy foe.
I don't think you're ready. They ruined your wedding, and you let him sleep near the foot of the mountain. Why would this be any different? We cannot let him escape. I know what we should do. The Leshy draws his power from the forest. Balut Forest is strong, and the Leshy is strong also. We need to set the trees on fire. We will light one here, near the tops. Then Shurale will grow weak. Alabirga, he won't escape. Well, what do you think?
I don't think starting a forest fire is a good idea.
This plan you've thought up is a sin. This forest feeds you.
All right, you do as you like.
I think we should light the forest on fire. No, that's a bad idea. Whatever. You asked what I thought. I didn't ask. Am I gonna fight like 1,000 wolves? Why do I have so many Cuckoo's Tears?
Plus, I'm scared. When are we going back?
Stop whining. Be glad you're alive.
He has, like, problems in his head from being possessed by the Leshy. Be nice to him, Jesus.
The boy bites on his lip and hides his tears behind the torn sleeve of his shirt.
Jesus, Vasya. I know we're sinful, but I'm literally not being mean, ever. I'm always being nice.
Cherden is somewhere out there. I can't make it out from here.
Leave the location, you'd say. Why would I leave the location? Am I not
The
fighting?
trail leads to the very top.
Oh, I see. Is that just taking me to the fight? Oh, it is. Yeah, near the lair. No, I am near the lair. What am I doing? Is there anything to find up here? There's no Leshy up here. The kid's scared.
The trail leads to the very top. The iron smell doesn't bode well. You start to speed up, but notice a werewolf ahead of you and stop. His grinning face is missing a fang, and his eyes have almost no traces of humanity left. The werewolf closes the distance. It looks at you sullenly, measuring your power.
It will be difficult for me to reach the human inside. How do I address him?
It's probably Fedka, since he's missing a tooth. He probably chewed up on the accordion, right? Oh, actually, I don't know. I mean, it's got this orange, or this brown, like brownish red shirt. I'm pretty sure that's Fedka. It's not a wolf cub, and his clothes are not those of a station monitor. Yeah, that's Fedka.
Fedka, don't you remember me?
The werewolf's steps slow down. You see the hesitation in its eyes. You seem to be on the right track.
What should I remind him of so he would want to crawl out of the wolf hide? What did he like doing in life?
Music?
Stop pretending to be a beast, Fyodor. You're a musician. How will you hold your accordion with wolf paws?
Your words make the werewolf jump, as if you splashed him with boiling water. Then it shakes its head and moves towards you.
You, Fedka, will die as a wolf. Each day you'll lose more and more. Your accordion is already gone. And it's not the only thing gone. Come with me. I'll help you get it all back. What has Fedka lost? And I will be able to get it back to him.
He lost his fang, but he did lose his accordion. We just talked about it. But the problem is, I'm not sure. He's lost some of his humanity. He lost his accordion because we just mentioned it, but he lost his fang in the accordion earlier. I have the fang on me. I can get that back to him. I don't know if he... I don't know if you could just shove the wolf's fang back in its mouth. Give him the accordion back, but is it really the main thing for him right now? I mean... what do you mean?
Look what I have. You left it in the accordion, didn't you?
The werewolf approaches you warily and quietly waits for the ritual to be over.
Why does he want his fang back?
Before your eyes, the wild beast turns back into the accordion player Fedka.
Oh my lord. What's going on? Where am I?
The wedding was cursed. The groom and some other people were transformed. All will be well soon.
Probably the frock.
The wedding? Nikolai's? Oh, I must have drunk too much at the wedding feast the other evening.
What's the last thing you remember?
We were talking in the wagon.
Well, at least you still have your memory. You haven't eaten any wolf food. I made it in time.
Lord, help me. Where are we? Did I hit my head or something?
Wait, Fyodor. We'll talk later.
Why are you covered in blood?
Look after him while I take care of some other business. Don't follow me. It's dangerous out here.
Alright. I don't understand any of this.
I'll explain later.
Near the peak, you see the inky black mouth of a cave, standing in contrast to the ruthless wildfire around it. Ayrat is waiting for you by the entrance, looking thoughtfully into the darkness.
Ayrat, why did you light the fire?
Shoralya won't get away from us. He'll have to answer for the wedding, as well as for my falcon, as well as for my family.
Are you insane? You're burning the same forest that feeds you.
Feeds me? Feeds me, you say? So what of it? What of my life? What of someone else's life? When he drags everyone who gets close to it into the abyss, I won't serve as cattle to be fattened up for the butcher. Look into the ravine. Do you see the darkness? Let all you priests go there with the candles. They won't make it go away. Do you think we can bargain with it? It won't make a sound. It's wild as a night. as the northern wind. What are we to it? Undergrowth, rot. You can't bargain with it, but you can take vengeance upon it.
Ayrat.
No! Would your wedding be cursed without this demon? Would your friends become wolves? I think not. It wanted it. It got it. And now, it's feeding on their souls and laughing at us.
Ayrat takes a step forward and disappears into the dark opening of the cave. You try to catch up to the hunter, but he escapes you as if in a dream. The fiery darkness smells of blood and burning wood. In the deep of the cave, you find the wolf shepherd and a werewolf in a ragged soldier's coat. Beside them is a pack of wolves, Ayrat's body by their feet.
Well, they're going to try eating Ayrat's, which means I have to prepare to fight, probably, because otherwise I'm going to have to reload the game again.
What's wrong with Ayrat?
He didn't leave my pack any choice.
Ayrat told me you killed his wife. And now you killed him?
Killed his wife? He thought so. But it's not true. You know yourself that I'm not an evil spirit. I remember what happened. The fiery chort is to blame for that death. I know who's to blame. Though I think you're not ready to learn it.
Why would I not be ready to learn?
I'm ready.
You know yourself who sends chorts. And that chort smelled of your sorcery.
Oh no.
But I wasn't a witch then.
Yes, you were too young. But your chorts were owned by another Khaldun.
It can't be.
I can't believe Yegor betrayed his friend.
Who are you?
I think you know. You mention me in your Zagavers quite often.
Wolf Shepherd. I need to break the wolf seal.
I know, this is your choice. A hard and a difficult one. Nikolai will break the seal.
I came for the soldier.
You want to take him, but he will be better with me, safer.
Among wolves?
His soul will be safe. He can always fall from grace among men. But be it as you wish. You didn't walk all this way in vain. Take Nikolai, but I have to go.
The wolf shepherd disappears in the acrid smoke of fire in front of your eyes. You quickly perform a ritual for Nikolai. Nikolai opens his eyes, and before you can say anything, the black book flies out of your hands. One more seal is broken. The seal breaks with a flash and clash of force. You look around. It seems as if the fire has combined with ancient sorcery to begin to destroy this cave.
Hold on! The cart's about to turn over! Vasilisa! What? Fire?
Jesus Christ, you remember! So you haven't eaten anything! That's at least one good piece of news.
I think wife and I, we were on our way to get married with a guest.
That's right. We were cursed. I couldn't protect you.
Cursed? How? Where are we?
The procession has turned to wolves, Kolya. I think the cave is about to collapse. I'll explain everything later. We need to get out of here.
Wolf. Achievement. Why is Kolya still shrouded in, like, shadow? No, don't pass out. Alexander's gonna steal your book. Better run before his mustache catches fire. How Alessia walks in the forest. Your book did move. Somebody did move your book.
Nikolai! Hey! Is there anybody there? Broshka? This fog is so cold. I need to get out. I think Cherden is to the west. Right. But where's west? Maybe if I can come to a glade, I will be able to tell.
Oh, My chorts probably know where west is. Forever and ever. Well-versed, weakness 2 to all enemies. Firm 1. Ooh, cool. Celiphy. Fierce 3. Really? Fierce on a block feels weird. Articulacy. Increases the number of keys in your Zagavara for 2 turns. Oh, that's cool. Babushka Atamanushka. Inflict damage equal to health lost in the previous turn. I don't lose health, thank you very much. I kill first. Fiercely blocking. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go like 15 minutes early today. I'm quite tired, and I don't want to like get into the story of this new chapter before, like, if I'm just gonna leave in like a few minutes. Like, it auto saves when you like go to the next area, but I feel like since this is the start of a new chapter, it's a good stopping place, and stream is basically over anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow playing Minecraft. Day after that, I haven't decided. Something, maybe American Truck Simulator, maybe Into the Breach again, maybe Backpack Hero, who knows, something. Day after that, back with Remnant, and then day after that, this again. I have a guest staying with me, so streams are maybe kind of erratic. It should be fine, but odds are I'll be exhausted from interacting with them because they're not a great guest. But so streams may get shorter occasionally. We'll see. But yeah, either way, I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening. What time it is for you? Bye-bye. The worst kind of guest. Yes.